Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Justice. Hello, would I hear you? Would I hear you?
Good evening.
Good evening, everybody. Justice for Mohbad, guys.
Can you connect volume for me?
You say? I know what you talk. Is grandma talking to us?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I say you know collect. I couldn't understand.
I say connect. Is asking somebody to connect something.
Okay.
Maybe help and connect something.
Okay. How good they go now?
With the gallants. With the gallant. We refuse to back up.
No, we refuse to back up. Stanley, I like that language.
We refuse to back off. We're here.
They say what did they do up to for this one? Now I know what to do up to. Now I go know am. Enough is
At
enough.
all.
You see what we do up to this time around. Now I go know am.
At all.
Everybody they work on that G. Let's start.
Now yes, so all of us don't become on that G workers.
Yes, now. You remember that time we talk everything come out. We talk everything come out.
Yeah, that's so.
They'll go away for us.
Yeah.
We don't want Basabako, don't want Basabako. Who you want?
Yeah.
Who you want? You hear that yesterday with that. Not be we they talk about TVC news. Nice talk about. Say they say lawyer she to they represent Papa Mohbad. You not to say he's fighting for justice. So the woman did not say that. There's nothing wrong with Papa Mohbad having his lawyer, but as the public, we're supposed to see get that one. We're going to fight for justice. We're not say no. I don't know why I'm not saying no. Now look at where we are, Grandma. When I go to take now I want to go take public lawyer. So what do I take him for now?
I want to take now go begin the brief public lawyer. They brief and they tell them story.
Now it's late now.
At lastminute.com. At this lastminute.com.
Lastminute.com where you don't take over, you don't judge everybody, finish.
Exactly. Now I want the brief lawyer.
After 3 years. Because you people don't listen. They say waiting elderly person sit down, they see. Small picking climb upstairs, never. We saw these things 2 years ago. We have seen it. This case, it go dey very hard though. All the old ladies come sit down. Even men join us that day. Say this case go hard. It's better we take a lawyer. It's not our decision, no. The lawyer was not for us, so people gonna say it's not our lawyer. Just because we will not get access to the court, the man the one I want. Now they do them. Because somebody was telling me the reason today. They wanted to call up like a charge and bail lawyer. They're not fit. Now it be the problem when they say they get. I said, what? Una for tell us now. Can you imagine? He said they plan to call up for their platform because they talk. I said, what? It's Sam.
They are crazy. They are crazy.
Say I do not get to run like that. Now they call it verse. What? So the court prefer to scatter the justice for Mohbad because he cannot get access to his son. That means you are not for justice fighter. That is very bad. This thing when I do to Mohbad, so is bad.
Mohbad go visit them.
No, he go visit them. He go visit them.
All the night to visit. We take lawyer. Baba take lawyer.
Mama Mohbad take lawyer.
To defend yourself. Why do you need lawyer to defend yourself?
Help me answer. She there. They listen to us. Why do you take lawyer to defend yourself? What are you defending yourself for?
Why do you take lawyer to defend yourself?
America, don't ask that question. Nobody agree answer me.
It's not that your hands are not clean.
You even went to go and took a senior son. Now your husband bite.
And the funny thing, she was the very first person to get a lawyer.
Answer. So who they pursue him?
He carried lawyer. It shocked everybody. Well, why is he taking a lawyer?
I asked that question that time.
She exposed herself. You remember the police spokesperson, who you are? He said it, that that because since Inquest took over, the police investigation stopped. So to stop police investigation, Black Widow quickly went and took a stand to stop the investigation and took this case to inquest that we never have heard. That was why they quickly start the inquest and stopped the police investigation.
Thanks to all that was done by that naughty man called
naughty man. Corruption wizard.
That corruption son, yes.
And I'm still sure it's the corruption son that brought San Shitu. Since the dragging was too much for him then, he stepped aside and then brought a more wicked one.
Yeah.
But now, people will tell you that he's standing for only Papa Mohbad, not for Mohbad. He's standing for only Papa Mohbad. They should ask Papa Mohbad, why did you take a lawyer to yourself and not for your son? And with the money that the public donated, do you think the public, they just like you? It's Mohbad that the people liked. And what happened to him should not happen to someone else. That's why the public came out to donate all that money. Instead, you went with the money and hired online bullies. You brought all the loose criminals to start bullying people that are actually fighting for justice.
Exactly.
Because if you look at yesterday, I just got to know that this dragging and bullying is now a job. One girl that bullies people and drags people.
Yeah, they pay them.
Them.
Yeah,
they pay them to just start lying against people. Lying. What is the dragging? Dragging is lying against people.
Yeah.
Shouting all the lies against people. That is dragging.
Yeah. So they go and lie and make it, turn that lie to look like truth.
Yes, they make the lie look like truth, and they will be screaming and shouting so that people will now think that, oh, this is the actual truth. Like I always tell people, if you see anybody that is shouting and screaming more, so that person does not stand for justice. That person is only screaming and shouting just to seek attention and also to divert people's attention. So we've seen what it is now, but God will give Mohbad justice. Mohbad will give himself justice. Because all these people, they will not go free. They will not go free. Babangida has been on wheelchair. Who fight better person and be like a caricature for wheelchair? That is the punishment that Delegiwa gave him.
Asiam.
So, they think Mohbad will not give the people that did this to him anything. No, they are joking. See, Grace in a mat already been go corner. That is an example.
He's not careful. Another calamity will befall him. Mohbad will still deal with him.
It's just an atom of what is coming for him that just came, that just touched him. As for Muyiwa,
that one
Mohbad came out to lie.
Mohbad go put them like chicken. That's Muyiwa.
Came out to lie that Muyiwa is his brother. When you people were not related at all, came out and lied. Muyiwa is your brother. When the sister came out and said, it's a lie, yo. We don't even know this person, no. So it's from the mother's side. Hey, I said, this man, you're lying. And how then Mama born? So for Mama's side, and then
his favorite bloggers come out finally to say it now. Bukky Jesse finally came out and said it. That she introduced Muyiwa to Baba.
No, it's not his. We know. Just keep quiet. It's not his brother.
It's not.
They're from the same village. It's not his brother.
Into her show. Muyiwa called into her show one day, and the accent, the accent. I can't ask her where it comes from. So apparently, he and Baba come from the same place. Now, they call introduce her to Baba. Can you imagine? They don't become criminal brothers.
If you have anybody that is very comfortable, you are comfortable staying with people that are ex-convicts, that person can never be clean.
At all.
And look at all the people Papa surrounded himself. And ex-convict.
Muiwa is an ex-convict.
How can you be clean?
Muiwa is an ex-convict. Directly is an ex-convict. All of them.
Then now we just got to know that Comfy by her husband because of DNA.
Yes, ran away. Because of DNA, I ran away.
And these are the people walking seriously.
Before they
that Papa comes out to praise. It comes out to praise.
All of them criminals. They are all criminals. So what do you expect that will come out of them? Nothing good.
Because this man cannot be clean. If all he tangles with are criminals, he cannot be clean.
Now why?
He cannot be clean. There's no. They said like terms. They flock together and they go together. Yeah. That's why we have odd and evil. You cannot have a square peg to go into a round bottleneck.
Mm-hmm.
It's never possible. There's something that links them together. Something links them together. It's just like a woman that will say, okay, I'm decent to, I'm not committing adultery. But all your friends are adulterous people. So how can you be different from every friend? The only people that you can make friends are people that are adulterous.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with this Mr. Lover. It's the same thing. He's very self-centered. He doesn't care what happens to his children. He lived in this world for 50-something years. Nobody knew you as a musician. Nobody, all of a sudden you say you want to inherit your son's glory. How is that possible? What I don't understand is this.
I don't know.
Children that inherit parents' things, glory and everything, not father inheriting son's glory.
So now Ingo the drag mic now with Madura. Ingo the drag mic with Adura now.
Drag mic with Adura.
Can you imagine? Then go the drag mic together and Adura and Papa. Can you imagine? Very soon they will start fighting for modernization. Who get them? Who go on? Who is the head? Who is the owner of that empire? Then we'll start to fight now. Between Adura and Papa, then we'll begin the fight for modernization empire. On the
spirit behind immunization is gone. So it's just a skeleton that they are saying.
That empire is dead.
That empire is dead.
They are taking it. They are taking it.
Let them continue to fake it. If they release music, nobody plays the music. I think they have to play.
Mohbad don't go. They don't carry and go.
Mohbad don't go.
Don't carry mobilization. They don't carry and go.
If only they know what this boy would have done for them. If only they know.
Therefore not buy him.
Therefore not buy him.
No, therefore not buy him.
Yeah.
That this boy was a big light for them. Only them. Use their own hand, quench their light. Look at today now, we were all happy, and one of my nephews graduated today. We were all happy. I'm just living there now.
Yeah.
Driving back. Everybody was happy. Because this is an additional doctor that has joined the house.
You see?
Yeah. Exactly.
So, should everybody now go and go and gang up against him? For what? Instead of them to be happy for this boy, that, you are able to open. You think in that Nigeria, to open up a business, it's not an easy thing.
They say it's easy.
Before the government offices will turn you around, go here, you will bribe this, bribe that.
The mole was ready to give them everything.
He was ready to give them everything. But these people, they just decided to say, no, we'll buy you.
Take their hands, destroy whatever they have by themselves.
And then you think you can take him out and then you will inherit. No, you are inheriting ordinary paper. Then you go and learn from people that were the billionaires of in those days. In those days, those people that were billionaires, that their hands were not clean. As soon as they buy, their children started fighting for property. Today another people will come from somewhere else and say, she was my father.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, empire fell.
The funny thing, they carry and they cannot make use of it.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot make use of it.
You cannot create wealth.
No.
You don't learn how to create wealth in old age. It's something that may have been built in you.
Yeah.
That once you get the opportunity, you start doing it, and then you will explode. That is the blow. You will blow. But say you want to take another inheritance to blow, how? They should go and ask people. If they use inheritance to blow, that Babangida song would have been richer than Dangote.
Hey, everything just gone like that, too, Grandma.
And so now, as Mary and Babangida said, if buy spiritually,
yeah.
Everything,
I noticed that one, yeah.
Only the expelled in name with the sea.
That means this all this do belle doing that. You don't think we don't spy people.
You don't say now.
Because one guy just spy recently now for Nyash.
That girl, what did they bully?
Another one we go do Nyash.
Another Nyash who don't buy again.
Yeah, recently. I think I didn't even carry that news. We come 2 days ago.
Oh.
She go do one. She go do one when she come back. She contain pain. They say the pain is unbearable. So after they can't go back. So when they can't go back, the person when he do one for her, no contain do to another person come and do them. Now say they enter into come, not feel the breathe, the pain, not feel take them. They give him paracetamol, they take him, give him everything. Say he need to get better a little before they can reoperate him. So now there she take go. She not fit make him. The pain was too much for her. See him? This is a person where everything complete for not. She was not sick, nothing they do am o. He just sit down, he say he won't go do Nyash. Now he cause all this trouble so. Nothing they do am o. He do okay.
And these people that they do this Nyash for Nigeria, so they not sabi am.
Nigeria, where person go born picking, that they look YouTube, they operate belle. You saw the news. If they Google, they look Google, they bring pick. Who does that?
Now somebody can carry Nyash down.
When they come do one for them.
Silicon.
Everybody has to be careful.
Now that they say Nyash now, they say buy buy that one.
Exactly. We could have made it buy the wear. No, the one natural. The one natural now, where they go wear pints, you go see and they wear knicker.
Because what they do, you see many of them will come. Say they are Bobby, it done the leak. Where the leak enter the screen.
Hey.
You can't see the Bobby because Bobby will come be like say turn to times 2. Some go down, some go up.
Lump go full everywhere.
And then you got to look for who do them. Make it does not that they will say they don't like their insurance not there again, or they don't get insurance again. And you go pay cash now to who do them now.
Hey.
Another person no agree take you. Another person no agree take, no will accept you.
Yeah, that is true.
Then leave yourself the way God created you. If you not say, if you think you are looking for EKB, go buy plastic. They wear the plastic. If you say they look for Bobby, go buy the one that they shoot, go that they wear inside bra now. They pack her inside the bra. It goes to swell up for your chest. Instead of playing with your life.
Look, everybody
That's
just
what philmond almost buy for talking. Philmond almost buy for talking now. When you go remove belly, when you go do belly, that's it. The whole president's wife, Obasanjo's wife, buy because you go remove belly. They go remove the jolo when they belly. Now, when I not fear the whole president
when you go to the one of the best, yeah.
When you go to the best,
we go do tummy talk.
Now the belly now.
Yeah,
the belly. After woman don't born plenty children, you must get chocolate for belly now. That's not normal.
There are creams you can use.
Exactly.
There are slimming creams. There are slimming creams. There are firming creams now that you can use. But you go on that
stop eating too much. Stop eating night food.
Yeah.
If you eat night food, what the result of it is that it stays there, it does not digest, then it turns to fat.
It's true.
So
now night food, grandma. Now night food, not true.
Now night food, now they cause all this photo.
Even the food you eat during the day, cut down on your carbohydrate.
Exactly.
See, you get to a certain age, you start cutting down on carbohydrate.
You start cutting down. Because
on carbohydrate. You go more on that Chinese man cut down on carbohydrate. You are 40 years old. Start cutting down on carbohydrate.
Start cutting down. Start learning how to walk out long distance a day. Not just come down from your motor, enter house. If you look your environment, say maybe it's not too safe, you cannot walk, then you can play music to dance. Look at all Nigerian music. If you cannot play davido, you play whiskey. You cannot play whiskey. Play Buga boy. What is the name? The Buga boy. What is the Buga? Get used to.
Is it Bonner Boy? Kingsdana is there. Kingsdana is there. Tiwa did there. Our son did there. Techno did there.
Techno did there. Flavor, shake your waist out. Go and shake it. Go and shake your body.
No, dancing actually exercise. All now by yourself, begin the dance.
Yes, now.
If you take if now only 10 minutes a day you do, yeah. If now 10 minutes a day you do, it's okay. 10, 20 minutes, 10 every day. It's very, very people don't understand that. Anyway, it's good that they educate people. Don't allow anybody to buy you this year. Oh. Don't try it. Don't allow anybody to buy you this year. Look at Mohbad now. Now Mohbad case you see the judge now. Mohbad is there for mock. The family has moved on. In case if you don't know, the family has moved on. And anybody will tell me the family never move on. What happened to Mohbad will happen to you.
Exactly.
Don't support anybody. Just say the truth the way it is. The family has moved on. No, just talk true.
The family don't move on.
They don't move on. So don't allow anybody to buy you. Once you are gone, you are gone. You can't come back. Say, God, give me 5 minutes. Let me quickly go and answer them. In not day. Imagine. I cannot forget the testimony of Prado driver and the doctor. Do you know that the thing, grandma, the thing stuck on my head every day? I keep on thinking about it.
I'm telling you, those two people gave all the evidence that will nail the people that
Everything
actually
we
did
1
it.
year, especially the Prado driver, he explained from house to Ikorodu. He can't explain from Ikorodu, come back to the house.
Exactly.
And he can't see let to know say, Prime boy did not fight with this boy. It was an argument between Black Widow and Mohbad. Now, when Prime boy say, you don't do, I say, who shall you support this girl? Let me talk. For my own car again, for my own house, you don't want me to talk to this woman. Allow me to talk. Now Mohbad take contact, I won't give him blow. He hit himself for car. The boy not still follow them, go house. Prado never say when they even reach house, everybody enter house. Only Black Widow dey for inside car, they talk for phone. When everybody don't call down before she come down, around 2-3 a.m. in the morning, some boys rush, come out. Say me Prado never carry they go pharmacy, go buy medicine. Now the man go say, I don't have fuel. I not feel carry na go buy medicine because I don't have fuel. Now they say, okay, make him shift the car come off for road because he use the car to block Mohbad gate. Don't me say talk am. He said nobody enter, nobody come out. So he see he was dead in the morning. He shift the car, they use Mohbad car. The same Mohbad car where they say car not good. The same Mohbad car where Black Widow tell us say he dey for mechanic. Oh, Wumi, you dey lie. You be liar. Wumi, you too lie. You say Mohbad car was bad, the mechanic. But when I run come out around 2 a.m. on Monday morning. 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Monday morning. When I run, say me Prado driver carry na go buy medicine. The man say no, I don't have for a block on a gate. When the man come out, when I enter the same Mohbad car, go buy medicine, come back. And the man was hearing noise inside Mohbad house like say fights. This will not be allegedly. Yes. I'm reading the testimony of the Prado driver. So allegedly not this one. He said nobody enter, nobody come out. If they hear noise, they hear fight inside that house. Until in the morning you tell him to go to police station and report himself. Now I say, for what, madam? What happened? You say nothing. Exactly. You say nothing. Until you tell the man where you go collect money. You never reach how many hours. Now call and say Mohbad don't buy. How? What are we not talking about? And still yet. Iyabo Ojo come out. Iyabo Ojo is a man confess to the whole world. Telling you to your face that Mohbad died inside their house.
Inside the house.
Iyabo Ojo confess. Iyabo Ojo said it with his full chest. She don't fear you. Iyabo Ojo actually confess.
Wearing a black bonnet.
Exactly.
She must come
Sister lawyer.
With that black bonnet.
She said it that Mohbad died inside the house, not even outside.
Inside.
Yes. Exactly. And Prado never confirmed that he died inside the house. You lied that he died 20 minutes after in the hospital.
She was in that house.
Liars.
How she take note? She was in that house.
She was in that house.
She take note.
Oh, maybe his daughter tell him now. Maybe Black Widow tell him.
I think there's corner.
Sorry?
When I look at this way first.
Okay.
That time when they say Black Widow sit down for inside motor for a long time, we not really come out.
She was talking to Iyabo
that time. But no, that time the people when he bring on the house. Maybe at that time they beat this boy mercilessly. Then she can't go finish her. To make sure they go carry in hand it up again. He make sure they don't neutralize him. Before so that he will come get power over her. Because otherwise, waiting they do for us for that long time, and you there outside that long time, the boy not come outside, come look for you.
They met two people in that house. How did they enter?
Exactly.
So she was in the car.
That is a question that I've always said that the police has never addressed that issue or even the court. That shitty Sanshitu. That shitty Sanshitu. He has never ever asked that question, but he has the nerve to be asking, to be stating to the nurse that I put it to you. I mean, I'm not justifying the nurse whatsoever, but I'm saying that these are indications. These are they are not missed opportunities because he's doing it intentionally. How can they say that they met two people in the house when those people left that house and nobody was there, according to crime reports. Nobody was there. Who opened the door for them? Who did that?
Exactly. Because we must have given that back door open. We go don't tell them to me they take the back door, enter the kitchen door.
I mean, it's anybody's guess. It's anybody's guess, honestly. I want to say something about this Iyabo and why I'm so angry at this blogger that I should not call her name. You see, I hate people who are intellectually dishonest. Iyabo, you are and the so-called blogger, you people are intellectually dishonest. Iyabo said that Mohbad fight inside the house. The camera cannot turn 360 degrees. Whatever. Madam, go back to your geometry, but that's neither here nor there. If at all you know that he fight inside the house, and you are the same person that is telling people that if they have evidence, they should take it to the police, who do you think you're playing with? You apparently know how he fight. You know that he fight inside the house. So what other evidence are you asking people to take to the police when you already have all the information about his spine? If you know matter of factly that he fight inside the house, it means that you are already aware of the circumstances surrounding his fight.
Exactly.
So why are you not tendering the evidence to the police that will lead to the conviction of his bias, Madam Iyabo? You see, I don't like people like you, Iyabo, and I've made it clear. And I don't like anybody who supports you. Honestly, because I think these people are being intellectually dishonest. I don't like people like that. You people should stop parading yourself as being justice for people should know that this woman, she's part of the evil that is in that Nollywood. Iyabo Ojo is a major part. She is a pinnacle. In fact, she's a pillar of the evil that is being perpetrated in Nollywood.
100%. People, they know her for that now. They know her.
No, not some of the bloggers on YouTube. Not some of the bloggers that I've seen on YouTube. Because they are praising this woman from, you understand? If people understand how diabolical this woman is.
Good morning.
Sorry?
You are training to be evil now. Learning, training to be evil.
Exactly. Hello, who is this?
Not me.
Oh, Grandma.
Many.
Grandma,
Very many of them.
I'm sick. Hello?
Grandma, you're sick. You should get offline now and rest.
You should be resting.
What happened?
I think she dropped.
You said, make she go rest now. She don't go rest. She take the
Yeah,
advice.
she should rest. How can she be calling when her voice is obviously not sounding too well?
Yeah, she's not sounding good at all.
They don't give her one hand now. They support Mohbad justice. They don't call for her.
She's not sounding good at all.
Can they continue?
Just
Call her later then.
She's not that young too, right? So she just might be sick. Maybe it doesn't really have anything to do with Mohbad. She's not a spring chicken.
My sister, these people they're strong now.
Auntie Ada, stop giving these people power. You understand? You open
I'm just
yourself
joking.
to them.
Don't worry about it. This Candy. I'm just joking. Which power they get? Everybody for don't buy now. Then now there's a big go. People don't go for them. Don't mind them. Our place in our native daughter that go put fire. Our native daughter go bring them down.
Yeah.
Can they continue?
No, I just really want to talk about this issue of Iyabo Ojo and Tontutike because I feel like people are still not understanding that these two women, they are two of the people rather that really, really helped to derail this case. Had they not intervened at the time that they did, the public would have been on the right track. but they use their fame and their popularity to derail the public. So now a lot of people are not interested because of them. And that is really because they think Iyabo is a genuine person. You understand? They are still being deceived by Iyabo, and I don't like it. It's not me. See, I know that Wunmi, I mean, it's not news. Everybody here knows that I really don't like her. I don't care for her. But Wunmi would have not been shielded the way she has been by the public, or the public would have not been so indifferent and in support of her had it not been for Iyabo and Tonto stepping in. I'm telling you.
We know. No, but you're correct. We know. You're correct.
Most of the bloggers who don't attack Wunmi or they don't say anything about Wunmi is primarily because Wunmi has the support of Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike. That is the only reason, as far as I'm concerned. Because nobody knew her. Nobody even knows, like, unless you are part of the Yoruba community, nobody even knows the Oba, and nobody really cares for them like that.
It's true.
You're right. You're very right.
They came and took up the case. They took up the matter from Wunmi.
They took it up.
Yeah, they took it up with his hand.
Iyabo instructed her fans. The fans are the ones that now went and backed Wunmi up.
All those TV platform, all those TV platform people, they're all Iyabo's people.
Yes. And many of them, they want the Iyabo to recognize them. So they are shouting on social media so that Iyabo can look at them and say, this one too. I tell you, many of them want to be like her. That is the main thing now in Nigeria. The people, many of the people, they want to be evil like these bad people. They want to be like Sipen. They want to be like Sipen's son. They want to be like all the evil people, politicians. I mean, what they are going to realize is that majority of Nigerians, they will only complain if they are not benefiting from the evil. But it is somebody that is their tribesman, or maybe their townsperson, that this thing, or maybe their religious affiliate person, is the person perpetrating the evil. So I tell you, they will not see it as evil. They will not see it. When they ganged up to chase that Jonathan, what did Jonathan do? They were shouting corruption, corruption. But with that corruption, we were still having some lights. The security was still tighter. You can still travel on the road. Now, look at what Tipping has turned the country into. The person he brought, I'm not the one that said it, though. He said it himself. He single-handedly brought in Tinubu. What is his name? Buhari. And Buhari came, destroyed everything from 150 naira dollar. Buhari took it to 700. And then Tipe came as if, Buhari, you didn't even do anything. I told you to punish these people. You only left the dollar at 700. He took it to 1,600 now. So the people they are just wanting to be evil like the people that they criticize if it is not their townsperson or their religious person. It's only very few people that have the fear of God in that country, that are ready for truth, that are fighting for truth, that no matter what, they do not negotiate with Satan. They are not the religious ones, so they are not religious. But with what they are doing, you will know that this person has Christ in him. Not the religious ones. Of course, we know that they don't have Christ. Because if they have Christ, they will be watching the country going the way it is falling down. Hunger everywhere. And you, who is supposed to be the light, you are not coming out to drag these people, close down the country until they get it done right. They are even the ones that committed the sin. Who knows? Maybe it is the sin they committed that is making the country be this way. away the Holy Spirit, chased it with lies, with hypocrisy, with greed. And now the country is at the mercy of T-Pain.
I mean, the earlier people realized that the so-called religious leaders, and I like to point this out since we're on the topic of religion and whatnot. I knew that these charlatans were up to no good, you understand, and they are up to no good. I've known it a long time ago. But for those who are still finding it hard to believe and to understand, when it comes to matters that really touch the vulnerable ones, you never ever hear them say anything. No. When it comes to anything that has to do with so-called religious topics, right, which they have weaponized, because really the Bible, they have so misinterpreted the Bible and weaponized it for their own personal gain, that when it has to do with their industry, is going to touch their bottom line, then you have them defending. They are buying people every day in that country. You never hear them put out any statement, issue anything. But God forbid something happens in Israel. And I'm not saying that we should not be empathetic. They have everything to say. They all have a press release. You understand? They say charity begins at home. So let's not be hypocritical and think that these people are really speaking for God. In fact, Jesus in his day, you know, when he speaks to the Pharisees, he was very brutal. Like, Jesus was very brutal when he spoke to them, when he addressed them, the Pharisees and the scribes, especially the Pharisees, because they were the so-called religious leader. And you see, that's the thing, that's the mistake we make. Jesus was not about religion. He came actually to abolish religion. Jesus is about a relationship. So everybody that is sitting there and defending pastor and religion, Jesus is not about religion, no. Let nobody fool you.
At all.
His own was for a relationship, because when he came,
for you to know his father. Simple.
You understand?
Know his father, who his father is.
So all these people who are saying doing religion and getting titles and, you know, awarding themselves and talking about God this, God that, God that. Please be asking them, which God are you talking about? And even when they say it, it doesn't really even mean that it doesn't mean that they mean it. You understand? Because if you look at the book of I think Isaiah, when Jesus was talking about the true fast, and he was really addressing the church in that true fast when he was saying that, he says, I'm not about all this your performative actions. You understand? Everything you people do is performance. In the church today, everything is performance. Even the choir is so performative, it's not even funny because of the likes of like the message she was. I mean, she's not the one who brought it, but you know, she understood the business. You understand? She knows what time it is, and she's using it to her benefit. That's why Jesus always said, by their fruits you shall know them. What are the fruits? What are the fruits? What are the fruits of these pastors? They have no fruits. And that's why they'll start teaching us. And I used to fall in this trap because I'm not exempting myself. But I thank God that he delivered me from this fanatical religiosity. I'm not a part of it. And I denounce it and renounce it. I'm not a part of it. I came out. I obeyed revelation. He said, my people, come out of them, lest you drink of the abomination, the wrath of the abomination. So you guys come out of it. Come out of that religious Babylon. Get out. And by the way, while you're getting out, don't fall into the traps of secular Babylon either. Mm-hmm. You know, so to just add to what Auntie said, please forget about this. They're not representing you. They're not speaking for God. That's how you know. How you know is because when little things are happening in Nigeria in their very backyard, they have nothing to say. Rather, they'll be saying that, be praying that, oh, whatever is happening in this country, me and my family, we are exempted. What kind of selfish prayer is that?
Very selfish.
Bible says, love your neighbor as you love. What kind of selfish prayer will you say? If at all thunder is falling down or thunder is striking, let it strike everybody. Let it not strike me. What kind of wicked prayer is that? Which kind of heart? You understand? Oh, if the economy is failing, let it not reach me. Can't you just pray that the economy should not fail, that the land will be good for everybody? And for people to flourish, so that if people don't eat, and also just add to it that if people don't know God, let them come to know God. Let them see his grace. You understand? Pray that the land should flourish. People should not suffer. What kind of selfish prayers do you people pray in these shrines? For crying out loud. That's how you start knowing that the hearts of your pastors are evil, because they'll be making you pray evil, demonic, satanic prayers. You're only concerned about yourself. Me. That's how you know you're in the shrine, and you should get out of it. Oh, if something is happening to Nigeria, let it exempt me and my family. How about praying that it will not even happen to anybody at all? How about that? Evil demonic pastors. Everything is about me. So they have taught us, they've groomed us to be all about me. That's why your neighbor will die and you will not have any empathy towards them. You move on. But if your religious leader now starts condemning the pie that happens in Israel, all of a sudden you are on cue. All of those psychopaths, you see them everywhere now. I remember, oh God of mercy. Please, people should be very careful, because these people don't care for you, I beg. None of them had anything to say about Mohbad. I'm yet to see any top religious leader. I'm yet to see, I don't know, I may be wrong, but I don't know if these people have addressed that issue up to today. And they cannot tell me that they did not hear about it. They cannot tell me. Even now, people are talking about INEC, electoral reform. There's this guy that does this comedy. He does a lot of religious comedy.
Yes, I know this guy, Peter.
The other day he wrote an open letter and he's begging that he's so passionate.
Very passionate.
What have we heard from
that
them?
Guy is very passionate for the goodness of Nigeria.
For the goodness of Nigeria. He's so passionate. He wears it on his sleeve. He's not, you understand? I mean, he's out there putting himself every day. He's just praying for the betterment of the country. All these leaders, they have nothing to say. But let him open his mouth and say something about tithe and offering. Everybody would hump on him.
All of them will wake up from their slumber.
They act like they don't see anything. But when it's time to go and celebrate with, is it Cubana or whoever, those, they reach there. They will all be there. They will go and mark registry there, attendance. All of them will be present, front row. And then their apologies will be talking about, oh, they are dead. Jesus even mixed with the poor people. You understand? Jesus was partying with the sinners. Hey God. How come they are only apologizing when these people are hobnobbing with the high and mighty? But they are not so when they were tying people in just there, we did not see any of them going there to give any humanitarian aid. They did not even address it, talk less of giving humanitarian aid. But let Cubana have a party. They will all go and mark attendance. You understand? Let Davido be celebrating, they'll all be there. Let Tiwa Savage, they'll all be there.
We don't have pastors, so we don't have pastors.
No, they are pastors, so but Jesus is not called them. Jesus is not called them.
The popular ones that we know.
Auntie, whatever they give them, they are not called by Jesus. That's what I know. You understand? Like, they call themselves, or maybe their own God called them, because, we have to differentiate who is their God. And some of them don't even hide it anyway. It's just that the public is either so hypnotized or too blinded or too apathetic to even care. Either one of them, I don't know. But, yeah.
Destroyed the mental capacity of the public. Like addicted to live. That is just it's an addiction. They subsequently made them addicted to their false doctrine that the truth has been thrown out for now. When you look at South Africa, when the appetite was very tough, Bishop Tutu was in front. Bishop Tutu suffered persecution, arrest today, beat tomorrow. He did not back down. When I see this Peter screaming, I remember Bishop Tutu. As a child growing up, I saw the passion that this bishop used and the bravery. He was not scared of the appetite rulers.
Yeah.
He was in front, talking every day for them to release free Mandela, free South Africa, black man must be free. And I remember the musicians. Remember the musicians everywhere, all over the world. Black musicians all over the world. They were singing it. Black man must be free. In Namibia, black man must be free. In Soweto, black man must be free. Then Sonny Okosu was championing free Soweto.
That man was a freedom fighter singer.
That's my favorite gospel artist to date, Sonny Okosu.
I tell you.
That is my favorite.
So
He championed it. Oh.
was using the gift God gave him to
His own was
think
through
of
song.
freedom, to free
His own was
black man.
freedom. Yeah, freedom through song.
Bob Marley, all his songs, look at all the lyrics. It's all about freedom, emancipation, and emancipation of our minds. Emancipation of minds from mental slavery.
Mm-hmm.
It is only you can free your mind from mental slavery.
I am telling you, Makachuku.
He said, I have no care for the enemies. They are in the book. All the musicians we had then, they were against. Look at our fella, the great fella. Fella was a singer. They beat.
Because
Destroyed.
they always come in the wild form. It is smoke igbo, so then call them. They call them.
Why don't you listen to what he's saying?
You know, they don't ever come with that holy adult. You know that holy adult attitude, that holy adult fake attitude all these bishops are most of the bishops and ministers have.
Today, the bishops we have today, the general we have today, they are in bed with the politicians.
Of course.
They are in bed with the oppressors of the poor. Then the bishops we have today, all they know about is woman's body parts.
Of course.
Woman's private parts.
Auntie, let me quickly address somebody in the comments. She's saying, and I'm not trying to go out on her because I think maybe she was talking about why I was talking about the pastors. She says, please, even if these pastors are demons, it is not better to let God judge them, or is God not saying what they are? Is God not saying, or I guess you want to see what they are doing? We stayed up to listen to other over justice. Okay. See, I made my comments in relation to why we are still not having justice. You see, justice is not just us talking, but it's also for these so-called religious leaders to speak up when there is evil in the land. You understand? Besides, the Bible says that we should judge righteously. I'm not judging them because I didn't say that they'll go to hell. I did not, you understand? That's not what I didn't say that. I said they are not called of God. Why am I saying that? Because we don't see them producing the fruits of the Spirit. You understand? We don't see them producing a fruit which is meat of repentance. And the Bible says that have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness. Rather, reprove them, expose them. If you are children of the light, walk as the light. How can they be in Nigeria, a country that has a lot of promising people, young people, you understand? But only a few. Nigeria has the highest percentage of poverty, or one of the highest percentages of poverty around the world. You understand? Yeah, we have the richest religious leaders, my sister. Think about it.
Let them understand the angle you are coming from.
Think about it. Nigeria has one of the most atrocious crimes against so-called Christians, but they have the most powerful, quote-unquote, I'm putting that powerful in quote-unquote, religious leaders. So what is really going on? Is it that we just have a facade of religion? Because that is really what it is. Really, it's just religion. And I just said that God is not about religion. It's about relationship. If these people truly had a relationship with Christ, you understand, the land will be righteous. The land will be producing fruits of righteousness. But you see, there is no righteousness in the land. And what does God say? He says righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people. That is why Nigerians are living under reproach. Only a few can claim, you understand, that they are living well in that country. And these people are claiming that they are living well. In the midst of all these atrocities and chaos, it is the so-called men and women of God that have private jets, and they come and boast about it. And they'll tell you that it's God that gave that. Okay, so God is only good to them, he's not good to the rest of the people. Are we crazy or what? That tells you that they're not speaking about the God that you and I are talking about. I'm sorry. So I know that this topic is kind of offensive, but in reality, it's not. The reason Mohbad is down in the grave today, and the reason why he still hasn't got justice up to today, is because these so-called religious leaders, they are not saying anything about it. When it favors them, like when they were going to protest against Jonathan, they were out there on the streets. They didn't. So they could have been on the streets too for Mohbad.
Exactly. That shows that they can actually protest.
They could have done that.
When they came out on the street for Jonathan was removed. So they can also do it now or for Mohbad.
They can do it for Mohbad. They can do it for any injustice that occurs in the land. Boko Haram is killing people up and down every day. You're not seeing them going out to protest that, hey, what is going on in our land? How can they just be killing? And you know Boko Haram is not just killing, he's killing Christians. So
buying,
no. Buying. Killing a Muslim. They're Christians, so
the guy used to buy, they are flashing us on Facebook. The guy used to buying.
Oh, sorry,
they are buying. They have who sent them. Who sent them was to remove the community so they can tap their gold as much as they want. Any community that discovers natural resource, that community faces terrorists.
And besides, if we must address the issue of Mohbad, we have to address the root cause. What is causing situations like Mohbad, and how can we prevent it? You understand? It's almost like you're saying that, okay, treat the sickness, but not the symptoms. You have to get to the root. Anybody who has, my auntie here, she's a medical person. If you only treat it, you understand, or you only cure it, and I'm not sure which one is cure, or you understand, and you don't get to the root of it, it's still going to grow. To prevent situations like Mohbad, you have to address the root cause. The root cause is sin, and the deviousness of these so-called men and women of God. They are the problem. I'm sorry. I know this is not what you want to hear, because it's not like they're not hearing us talking. They can put pressure. They have enough influence to put pressure so that the government will listen and say, okay, you know what, we are going to give Mohbad justice. But they don't say anything about it. They're not bothered.
You see,
it's not only Mohbad. It's then the next person, and the next person. They are in church preaching every Sunday. But nobody is saying anything about Mohbad or justice for Mohbad. Not one main, what is it called? Main man or man or woman of God is saying anything. All they are telling us is how you get rich. I mean, God is not a get rich quick. That's not how God operates. And when people do what they are saying and they don't get the money, they get disillusioned and they leave the church. But they don't realize that, it's because the church is not even well at all. The church is very sick. And that's why we have a sick nation. If you want to see a sick nation, look at the state of the church. So the topic is not really deviating from justice for Mohbad. This is the root cause of why Mohbad still hasn't got justice. You understand? Because if the nation is righteous, if it has righteous people, they will stand up for righteousness. They will not care about political affiliations. They will not care who they offend.
The person, I like your submission to answer that question and also to clarify that person. The mental slavery that Bob Marley talked about, that is one example. When you meet George, so it is not talking about the evils people are doing That is not judgment. That's not what is judged. You are not judging that person, sentencing the person to some kind of punishment. No. But we are bringing out what can bring changes to the society that they are not doing. Christianity is light. And I know this person that wrote that thing knows that Christianity is light. Wherever you have true Christianity, the light follows. Darkness can never comprehend the light of Christ. So the reason why we talked about these men of God is because we are giving an example of what men of God did to change the slave trade. It has been and there were people like William Wief. They stood against the slave dealers and said, this must stop. And they carried out a campaign. And that's what physical slavery was abolished. Then, when you hear of Martin Luther, this Bible you are carrying today to be able, that you have an opportunity to open and read. Christians were not having that access to the Bible before. Martin Luther was jailed, he was tortured, they did everything to him, but he stood for one thing, and that is emancipation of Christians, and for truth and righteousness. At the end of the day, today, we have access to the Bible. Martin Luther King of America, he was a reverend. Martin Luther King was a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a reverend. He fought, and inside the fight to emancipate, to stop the evils in the society, he was fired. And as soon as he fired, people took it over, took it up. And at the end of the day, women were given the right to even vote to select your leaders. The black people were given the opportunity to vote to help.
Grandma America's network is bad.
I thought it was only from my end.
No, her network is bad.
No, because I'm driving.
Okay.
Your network is very, very bad. Maybe when you get to where you can talk better. It's very bad. So now, my people, you see, we have to be realistic with the situation on ground right now concerning
Correct.
This justice for Mohbad.
Very true.
I keep saying that it's highly spiritual. Fine, some of us can go, deep into the spiritualness of the crime. Some of us can just talk on it on the surface. Some go deeper. Like my sister, Candy likes going very deep. You understand? So I actually liked her explanation. Now, what I want to say is, Mohbad cannot speak for himself. Mohbad is lying down cold, stiffed, according to them, wrapped up in paper, brown paper. Can you guys imagine? Wrapped up in brown paper in the morgue. Oh my God.
That means, sister lawyer, that means it's not longer in the fridge now. It's where they dry them.
They say don't dry like he is.
So it's on the dry fish area. No money to put in the fridge.
Yes, and it's not the only one inside that tray, Not that they are treating him like the king that he is. He's there with other people, oh God. Please, please, let us stand up and fight for this boy. I encourage all of us, people on the comment section, us on the panel. Now we don't talk much, but we know what we're doing on the panel, and we want to carry along our comment section. Please, let this thing go viral. Don't listen to anybody that says you should not do the right thing. Don't. Because this particular platform, Adawazobia platform, we have always stood by the truth. That is why from day one, we got a very good son to speak out for Mohbad. From the first day, we don't do what people do. We don't follow crowd. We don't drag. We don't curse. Yeah, we can get upset at times, and like me, my own cause no pass now. That teach me self Olori Buruku. That's Yoruba insults that she knows Olori Buruku somebody's. You know? So please, right now, we need to buckle up. We need to buckle up. We need to buckle up, please. No, nobody should donate anything again. Nobody should do. Shebi, now we heard from the yesterday. I don't know how many of you were here yesterday with us. You heard now that Sanshitu is Baba's lawyer. Shebi, they were shouting that Sanshitu is for Mohbad. It's not. It's not. Sanshitu is the standing in for Baba. He's the one that wrote to the judge, the state judge, that gave them the go-ahead to bring back those three people, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, Prime Boy, and the other fourth guy. He's not fighting for. See, Mohbad is solo on his own. For crying out loud, Baba can talk. Mama Mohbad can talk. Black Widow can talk. They can actually stand in court and defend themselves with or without a legal. They will speak the truth. And when you speak the truth, judges look at you. They watch your body movement. They watch you. They believe you. And they don't believe you. And they watch you. Lawyers are trained to watch body movements, eye contacts. There are a lot of things that lawyers are taught to do. Do you understand me, my sisters and brothers at the comment section? We need to fight for Mohbad. We need to fight for Mohbad. We shouldn't let these people quench this case the way they want to quench it. They just want to quench it and everybody go home and go happy, lucky. We need to do something. Nobody should donate any money again. But they've gotten another lawyer now. Olorebi's platform, which is good. I just Yomi and Co, they need a lawyer to be going up and down with him when that man comes back. It's not safe for Yomi to be going up and down alone. They will buy that man for nothing. They are looking for Yomi Fabiyi to buy him, seriously. But when he has a legal with him, it will instill fear in some people. It will instill fear in the police officers. So I don't see any reason why some people from some platforms will say, nobody should donate any more money. Nobody should do this. Who is standing for Mohbad Abeguna? Are they the one that paid Sanshitu so far that we have paid Sanshitu? Sorry, I said Sanshitu. Sam Bankole and Smith. Are they the one that got them in? Is it their NGO that brought Sam Bankole and Smith in? No. Are they the one that put money down that we got Sam Bankole and Smith in? No. What they want, let me tell you the game they are playing, my dear. My dear brothers and sisters, the game they are playing is that they don't want a representative for Mohbad. Period. They don't. Because if Sam Bankole and Smith enter that court, oh my God, that is the end of Black Widow and the 14 people. That's their end. They will throw up. Mama Mohbad will throw up. Baba Mohbad himself will be called. Baba Mohbad will be called in to answer questions. Mama Mohbad will be called in to answer questions. Why would they call them? Because of the activities we've seen over the years now. Over the years, they've proved themselves not, kurukere dancing step is too much. The kurukere dancing step.
And the inconsistencies as well in their testimony. The inconsistencies.
So they need kurukere, my sister. That is what I mean by kurukere. They are neither here nor there. They are not straight. That is the kurukere, my sister. I didn't want to speak English. Let's speak it now. As you don't blow the grammar for us. The inconsistency of their testimony is all rubbish, is all lies. This one will come today and say A, B, C, D. The other will come today and say no, they'll take it from Z and bring it up. Another will come and take it from the middle. QH, take it up. What is it? What are they hiding? Can't we see that there is something going on? We that we have eyes, let us see. We on this platform, my dear sisters and brothers, we that we have eyes, let us see. Let us come. Let us face them headlong. Don't listen to anybody that said don't donate. Please, let's donate. We are still donating. Let's donate for Bankole and Smith to enter the court. Let's donate. Let them come to court. And they will see we. Don't listen to them. There is a lot of ben, kurukere, inconsistency, everything jammed together. Rubbish here, rubbish there, nonsense there. And this poor boy is just lying down there almost 2 years now. We come out every day. We stress ourselves every day. We stay late every day. Do we want to do this in vain? Of course not. I'm encouraging you guys as from the legal perspective. We were trained to watch body language. We're trained to watch eye contact when people are talking. So we know what's up. We know. And for every time about Mohbad comes to talk, I laugh, I shake my head. Honestly speaking, I just sit down, look at that man on my phone for just 3-4 minutes. I can read that man like a book. Because we're taught body language. I can read him. When he's lying, when he's not lying, when he's saying the truth, I know. When Mama Mohbad speaks, I know. When Black Widow speaks, I just listen to them. You will know, for those of you, even without you being a lawyer or anything, some of us are brought up with strong intuitions. You know what they call intuitions, right? We have strong intuitions that let us look at some people and say, this person, I noticed that this person is telling us what happened. Oh. In they tell us small, keep small. That is your inner intuition talking to you. Your inner intuition is alert. So you can imagine when that inner intuition that is talking to us, when it is awakened through teaching, you can imagine how strong it is. Please, my sisters, please, brothers, comment section, because we here on the panel, we are working tooth and nail to make sure the deed is done. Mohbad cannot talk. Oh. A lot of injustice is out there on this poor child, though. A lot of injustice upon this child, though. And can you guys imagine that they brought that boy out from the mother earth and they put him back without justice? Oh my God. Can you imagine the effect it will have on people? E.g., let me talk about myself. I can't even talk about anybody. If they put that boy back into mother earth without justice, may God give me the grace. Oh my God, to bear it. I pray to not affect my enemy for life. Let me talk about myself. And I think I want to know 1 or 2 people on this our platform that it will affect them that same way. May we not experience it in Jesus' name. That boy is brought out and then put back without what? Without justice? No. Please, let us donate towards Bankole and Smith, please. They've donated on Latin's platform now. They've gotten a lawyer, the 5 million this guy talked about. They've done it. They've gotten the lawyer. They've done it. They're only waiting for this guy to come back, Yomi. And that's it. Yomi is in London, trying to settle his son. And he's working there, tooth and nail. Yomi is working hard even in London. That guy is in London. He's fighting justice in London. He's pulling strings in London. So please don't let us just sit down. Delicately, be how the grammar don't twist my tongue. Just sit down and let's talk every day. Let's talk every day. Please let us talk with action. I believe in action, and all of us on this platform, we all believe in action. They says action speaks louder than words. Yeah. Let us act. Let us act. Please, let's donate. Call Ada. Call Ada Universe. Call Ada Wazobia. Call Ada. Let us drop, and let these guys come in before the case starts. We're going to go to court, I think, end of the month or so, end of this month. First hearing, because I don't know whether they want to go back to this corona inquest and start all over again. Me, I don't know the drama they are doing. No, I don't know the drama Baba Mohbad and Shitu and Co. I don't know the drama they are doing. I don't know whether it's going to be possible for them to go back to the inquest. Maybe yes, maybe no. But even if they said, okay, fine, they're going to go and bring in some more people, that one does not stop us from going to court. You know why I say so? We need to pull in some people to court directly. We want to get some people into court. People like who? Secretary Godmother, direct to courts. We don't want secretary in Corona. We don't want her in Corona. We want her straight to court. Just like she took VDM to court. We want to take her straight to court. We want to take Black Widow straight to court. We want to take Darusha straight to court. We want to take Adura straight to court. They will come and jam us there. Let them be doing their nonsense in Corona. They will come and meet us in the high court. By taking them straight to court. We don't have time for Corona rubbish. It's all tactics of delay. It's all tactics of delay, my sisters. All tactics of delay and rubbish. It's going to be in a few months' time. This guy is going to be in a few months' time, 2 years. Abba, please, get in touch with Ada. I will, please, because I know Auntie Ada, I'm going to beg her to drop her contact. Get in touch with Ada, please. We are all donating because we need money to fight this case. We need money to do what? To get San Bankole into this court. We need money. We tried us bringing San Bankole on board as Mohbad's legal. We have done well. If nobody says that, we will pat ourselves on the back. We have done great. We have done great. Why do you guys think that Shotobi woman is fighting? It's not Shotobi that is actually fighting. It's the government. It's the Lori Ibeh of Lagos. Because they are the one that brought Shotobi, the magistrate lawyer. They're the one that put him in the magistrate. They're the one that brought him. When they saw the moves of Sam Bankole, fear catch them. When I think that Sam Bankole and Smith, to say they Corona, we don't enter court since. We don't enter court since last year. Now, I don't know that one. We don't enter court since last year. Back, because they don't finish all of them. Not all this nonsense that Sanshit will go there, listen to stories like lullaby stories. Like we're telling our children lullaby stories. Yes, I heard you. Then they should be saying, she's answering you now. Yes, now he's talking now. She's answering you now. They'll be helping them to talk. Stopping you from asking questions. No. They know that Sam Bankole and Smith, they don't have time for rubbish. They don't have time to waste. Those guys are highly professionals who don't even have time to waste. Too many cases in their hands. Too many things they are doing. They don't have time to waste. They would have finished their Corona since we don't enter court since last year. So please, let's all respond positively. Don't listen to anybody. I think they are catching fun, most of them. They come and talk morning, afternoon till night. Sit down and talk morning, afternoon, night. No action. All gonna go talk. What do they do? What have you done? Please, let's talk and do now. Let's stop talking. This platform, we believe in talk and do. Talk and move. That's what we believe in. We talk, we move, we act. That's what this platform at the universe, that is our motto. Our motto is talk and do. Talk and act. So please let this particular, let's share this. Let's share and like. Listen to nobody. You guys are here for justice for Mohbad. You guys love Mohbad like we all love this boy passionately. Let's help him. Mohbad needs our help. He's crying for help. Mohbad needs help. He's crying for help. He's crying every day for help. He needs help. In that morgue where they've wrapped that poor boy up now, they've cut him all open up, all dried up. They don't pour the boy chemical. The boy don't dry. Because they cut him too much. So they had to put strong chemical to dry him up. Is that fair? Is that fair? Oh my God. I don't want to get emotional. Is that fair on that child? No. And then they'll put him in the mother act like that without justice. Oh, come off it. My people, please. Let's donate. Let's get Tambankole and Smith up. Let's get them. They're waiting. These people, they have all the facts in their hands already. They have a lot of evidences in their hands, a lot of facts to nail everybody. They will nail secretary down to baby secretary, down to the 40 people. They will nail all of them. Clean. Within how many months, case don't finish. Who they go prison, Justice don't come.
Sister Leia, they know. That's why the government is fighting by Tambankole not to come. They know.
It will not
They
work.
know what he can. They know what he's planning to
And
do.
what I like Tambankole is a fighter himself.
Anybody who die against Tambankole is against justice.
Of course.
They don't want justice.
I'm saying this because I know what is on. That boy wants to be rested. That boy wants to go and rest on the ground. He's tired. He's tired of people putting bodies and bodies upon his body. He's tired. He wants to just go and rest. Let us make it possible for him. Let him rest in victory. Let him rest in victory. Please, let us start donating for Tambankole and Smith. Nothing is too small. Please, I implore, I beg, I plead, let us help Mohbad. He's the one that is helpless, he's the one that has been quiet, he's the one that cannot talk, he's the one that is taking all these insults, taking all these lies. His family have what? His family has disappointed him. They disappointed him in life, they disappointed him in death. The so-called Akuruka wife, wife, husband of my youth, disappointed this boy in life. She has disappointed the boy in death. So what else are we looking for? What else? Karimo, that one does the talk story once upon a time. When will the time be time? When will the time be time? All of them, Buki and go beating my chest. I'll carry you there. I will take you there. I'm landing you there. Up till now, 2 years, he has not landed anybody to anywhere. Rather, she's in court in London fighting a Gucci boy. Gucci boy has taken her up in court in London. She's not talking it to anybody. She hardly comes out because she's warned about a lot of things not to do. She's in court right now with Gucci boy. Gucci boy's lawyer in London. So please, Dubai, ignore all these liars. Ignore all these people that pushing and talking what is not. Let us fight this. Let's go to court. We don't have time for Corona anymore. We want to go straight to court. And that is what Tambankole cannot even give up. He's a fighter. He's a fighter. And he has promised to fight this thing to the end and bring this poor child lying there in the brown paper justice. Please call Ada. Get in touch with Ada. Thank you. God bless us all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. You know, you just said everything that I wanted to say. That we've gone this far and we will not back down. So everybody, no matter what it is, try support so we can get with Tambankole and Smith back to this case. I mean, like Susan usually says, if we can't get the big fish, we should be able to get the small fish. Because it is the smaller fish that they use to carry out the disaster of the bigger fishes. So if we can stop the smaller fishes from carrying out the atrocities that they are sent to carry out, then nobody will be fined. Then we'll have a sane society. So that is why it's very important that Tambankole and Smith, they come back to this case. We can drag those small fish in the house, and then from there the truth will be out, and Mohbad will get justice. So when Candy was giving her submission on what she meant, please, whoever that wrote that, we are not judging the pastors. We are not judging them. Who are we to judge them? But we must always point out things that are not right. When even you good person, if you start keeping quiet over the bad things that are happening, then evil will multiply, and before you know it, it will consume everybody. That is why we are screaming out that, hey, these big people, can you people just forget about how much politicians are giving you and come back to fight for the right thing? So please, everybody needs to know, they need to know that this is a fight for everybody, not just for one person. I've seen Peter crying and screaming with great passion. People should come out that if they don't correct INEC, we cannot ever get good results. We cannot get the good people. There are good people. There are very many good people in Nigeria that can correct all the anomalies that are taking place in the society. But these bad people will not allow them come in. So, but if we cut out the roots, then the tree cannot grow. So if we start from INEC, then this thing that happened to Mohbad, we will have good people that will come in position that will bring up this case again and compel the police to do a thorough, proper investigation. We will not have been stressing like this. We would not have been spending money. We would not have been worried like this if the police had done their job. But we all know what is going on. And we'll not keep quiet. Apostle Paul, Apostle Peter, Apostle Paul called the Galatians. Wake up. Who bewitched you? Because of this same evil that is happening in the house of God. Be like the Berean Christians. Christians that ask questions. Christians that you cannot just push around. That is the only way we can have a sane society. And again, I will close by saying that good people, good Reverend Martin Luther King of America was a reverend. Martin Luther, the reformer of Germany, was a bishop. Bishop Tutu of South Africa was a bishop. These are not mere men of God. They are big men. They were big men of God. They stood up and they brought changes that we all are enjoying today, that we can carry the Bible, put it under our pillow, pray with it, and meditate with it, cry to God with it. It's because of Martin Luther, the reformer that fought that for us. Why are we not seeing big men of God doing that for us now? And that is the most reason we should cry to their neck, for them to change their ways and come to our rescue. The mass protest that they protested in 2014, 2015, removed Jonathan. Why can't we have that same strength from them to come do it again? Because the society as right now is 100 times worse than what it were in that of Jonathan. Please, let's put our voices, let's put our resources to better our society. Thank you.
Thank you.
Because it's not about DNA. Baba said it's about DNA. We cannot say it is not about DNA. They have made it a DNA thing. And for us, let's short see who and when you're being a hope. If it can be, if it cannot, you don't people don't understand me that. Cherry Beshe Duroti Wumi, Nino only Mina, Lawana Duroti. But once that statement has been uttered out, it can be for anybody. It can be for Juicy. Even in a because it's not about DNA. Baba said it's about DNA. We cannot say it's not about DNA. They have made it a DNA thing. And for us, let's short see who and when you're being a hope. If it can be, if it cannot, you don't people don't understand me that. Cherry Beshe Duroti Wumi, nínú olè mi náà làwa náà dúró tì. But once that statement has been uttered out, it can be for anybody. It can be for Juicy. Even in a Baba Yoba ma je baba to wa respond. O ti so statement to strong jáde. O ti so jáde yìí pé once tí Wunmi bá ti ṣe DNA, òun sọ ikú tó pa ọmọ òun.
Ojú abẹ, my sister.
Yes, sir.
Believe pé Josie need láti visit land Toru àbí Yaba. Josie ò normal now. Josie ò normal.
But kò àwọn èèyàn rí pé kò normal.
Yeah, somebody they call in for the phone what they use. Somebody they coming for this phone what they use. Let me put it by still calling now. Call the other number wait there for the screen. Don't call this one. I'm using this one to play the videos. Please.
Because it's not about DNA. Else, why I suspected that woman recently because of her recent attack. Maybe her ways too might not be pure. We don't know. Aburu. You understand? Nígbà tí wàhálà bá pọ̀ jù. Ọwọ́ màmá yẹn lè má mọ̀. Nípa pé ta ló bí Mohbad gangan in recent fún. Àbí tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ lè jáde wọ́n ti fi ṣàwàdà rí. She has said it out of, I'm telling you, wọ́n ti sọ jáde ní ẹ̀kan rẹ́rìn ni. Wípé wọ́n bá ń fọmọ mi lẹ̀ kí ṣó ló bí. Ṣé rí àwọn obìnrin? Aburú ju eku lọ. Aburú. Àwa ni ìgbà míì wà a kì í mẹ́ta bímọ fún. Ọ̀pọ̀ nù wà kàn ní jáde wá sọ online ni. Kíní yẹn ó ti dàrú. Níbi tá a ti rìnrìn tí ò yẹ ká rìn lọ. Kíní yẹn ti máa ń dàrú. So if they are going to use all these side attractions can be removed. Along can be removed because any cartoon will another attack to because these people are not going to stop anytime. Which topic can drop it? Okay, I'm not distracting you. So, to some people now, okay, because it does not go your way. And the only thing that can give Wunmi that peace of mind is that DNA. I swear. And that's just the real fact. They are not stopping. And I'm suggesting now that we should do a live DNA sponsored by all of us that love this girl. And you are saying now, Pekojo, you are not the one they are attacking. That is why it is easier for you to start typing. That is it. Let's do live DNA. Let it be live streaming DNA. Emma drop me, Pinky. Segbe carry line. So better if I drop me now. Me need no. I want to drop my phone. Me need.
We are still calling this phone. They say me they do DNA together. Are you going to force Black Widow to do DNA? If she says she don't go do DNA, you can't force her to do DNA.
Leave people. I've told them to leave Wunmi concerning DNA. They should leave Wunmi alone.
No, he say because Baba talk say if Wunmi do DNA, then we will know what it by Mohbad. So that's why some people might see they beg Wunmi.
Baba to come out and tell us. You know, we analyze this thing. One day you play one voice note like this. That was when God opened my eyes. I analyzed this thing in my own little way. I analyze this thing on this platform. Baba knows who quiet the son because the boyfriend of the girl has called him. Remember that voice note you played?
Yeah.
When Oba Egushi agreed of benching Wumi. When
Yeah, through the woman. Through the sister.
They talk.
Yeah.
They were talking, not alleged, we hear them live for voice. They were talking. And the guy said, yes, I've benched her. And then go and do DNA. Oba said, I'm not put money down. Call this girl now. As you've been benching her, you've confessed that you are benching Mohbad's wife. Are you okay in your head? Somebody's wife, you are benching her. Now, the king come now, then they call your name with the vex. Why with the vex? Call the girl, give her money, make it go do DNA. Maybe you know whether now you get speaking or now the girl husband gets speaking Mohbad. Now, Oba said no, he's not going to give money. Okay, now. Oba carry phone.
According to what the sister said.
According to the sister, please, I'm quoting the sister.
Mm-hmm.
I'm quoting the sister, the voice note we had that came out from the sister. According to what Gucci Boy's sister said, Gucci Boy picked up the phone and called Baba Mohbad. That Baba Mohbad should bring money for DNA. So automatically, Baba Mohbad knows who. Even myself, I know who the buyer is. Me, I know.
You suspect.
Because they are the suspects now. This boyfriend don't call the father-in-law. You have the guts to open your mouth and say to the whole world that you are benching Wumi.
No, it's not to the whole world. To the sister.
Eh?
To the sister.
No, the whole world don't hear it's to the whole world now, not the sister. Something they talk for private and the other. Nobody don't come out to the whole world, so
but
how me and you take no?
The guy don't deny say not tell the sister. That's what he's looking for. He's looking for his phone or his iCloud. I don't know what they look for now.
But I leave that thing. They will always deny because everybody took it against him.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it now. Yeah, everybody's talking about it. And he said he did not tell his sister.
That is natural. It's normal for him to swallow his pride and try to defend himself. And try to look for the kind of sponge and soap to wash himself. Unfortunately for him, there is no sponge and soap that will wash him clean.
Are you sure?
Because this woman, my sister. Until this sister will come out and say, "Nah, lie you, this conversation, it no happen between me and my brother." I don't know if you understand.
Of course.
But for now, she has not come out to debunk anything. So please, Adada, as far as I'm concerned, conversation, Baba Gucci has benched Wumi not once, not twice, benched Wumi where. As far as I'm concerned, has benched Wumi.
Okay, when Oba Gucci benched Wumi, I mean, Wumi was not married then. That is one.
No, Wumi was married.
She was not married because she wasn't married before she got pregnant. You remember that she was pregnant before Baba Mohbad saying go pay dowry.
My sister, Belen make them marry. You don't understand? Now the Belen make them marry. Don't they bench this man? Belen come.
Yes. So what I'm trying to tell you is that to say he bench another man's wife, that may be off the table. You know why? Because at the time they were doing their boyfriend-girlfriend, this girl was not married.
That was my dad. I understand what you're saying.
The girlfriend to Mohbad.
To Mohbad, yeah.
Somebody's girlfriend. No, okay, I understand you. It's still the same thing. Living in girlfriend, living with the husband to be. Living in girlfriend, you are benching her.
The girl, I want to play the devil's advocate. The girl may not tell him that he lives with a man.
Yeah, I get grandma. Yeah.
So, Gucci, that goes about these little gutter girls. That man is just too disgusting. So, when you knew that you were benching this girl, and then less than 9 months, this girl had this baby, and then the news is going all over the place that you are the father of the baby. Why have you been sending people to harassing people taking people to petitioning people. What you should have just done, what Agbada Kaba should have just done, go and do a DNA. If his hands are clean.
You don't know what the sister is telling her. No, his hands are not clean. Because his hands are not clean. This will not be devil advocate, no be Satan advocate.
What was his name doing in Mohbad's petition? He should come and answer that.
Yes, his name was in Mohbad's petition because for every time they go to beat up that child, the people that would beat that child...
That was sending people to beat up. In fact, this is why I'm angry at Papa Mohbad. This is why I'm angry at him.
They will tell the boy that we were sent to beat you up by Gucci boy.
By the Gucci?
Yeah.
Okay, so why were you beating this boy? If you don't...
My sister, not only...
You are not the father of the baby.
Not only were they beating him, they also told him that thing where you hold will not be your own, return them. Waiting be the thing where the boy hold. This year, I had it on that thing where you hold will not be your own, return them. Small rats, not the fear.
In the society, they will get the DNA of all of them.
So now the poor boy they talk with waiting be the thing where I hold.
Yeah, let's put this thing to rest. You come out, Oba Egushi, they will subject you to DNA tests. Then subject the boy's family to DNA tests. And then all those people
will be done in high courts. It will be done in court. Because I keep saying it. All those women except for the talk for that tape where that they play now. Make them no stress their life, make them no stress. Because like I said the other day, I will repeat it again. The birthing of this Liam has to do with the buying of this boy. So automatic is linked to it. Because even the
DNA matches, we don't have anybody anywhere to look for again. He's the one that buy the boy. If his DNA matches, that would be a fact. So he's the one. We single-handedly did it.
Even when you said I beg, I don't feel loud. Drama America, you don't charge, you don't vex. You don't change your mouth. You don't change mouth for Gucci boy this night. He said, when you're mad,
I just want to give you the benefit of doubt that, okay, maybe you are one of those notorious men that go back sleeping with little gutter girls.
No. He was busy. And even when he got to know that this girl was Mohbad's date, he was still benching her. He got to know. He was still benching her.
We are not only going to blame the Gucci man, the black widow, the woman herself, that was living with a man and going out to go sleep with one dirty old man, then she too, in fact, now the pair would tie two of them and they would tie both of them and throw them into the bottomless pit.
You see? So, my own is that, and she has the effrontery, she has the guts to come out and say that the pie that Liam is supposed to buy, he must come and explain that thing is mystery. It's very mysterious. That the pie that Liam supposed to buy, Mohbad pie, what does she mean by that? Why should somebody else buy for somebody? What does she mean by that? Did they have it in their covenant that this boy will buy?
It's because Mohbad so love Liam. It's because Mohbad so love Liam. that he gave his only life. His only life he had on earth.
It's a good father.
I was in the meeting.
He gave me only life.
No, I'm not just. I just want me to. Hello, justice of Mohbad. In the morning, no, I'm not just. I don't for work. I make come.
No wahala.
They woke up in the morning with love, so much love.
Candy, I am not laughing.
Please let our sister talk. She thought she's at work.
I'm not laughing with you. I'm not laughing with you and Grandma America because I'm very serious. Let me have to understand because I'm not going to laugh with you this time around. That Mohbad loved him so much, he gave his life. Mohbad loved her so much and loved baby so much, he gave his life. Okay, now I hear you. I hear you. She will come and
mystery. I've decoded it for you now. What is that? There's no. I've demystified it for you. It's no more mystery.
And then let me take you guys back now. Maybe you guys never had this because I had it from Karimo's platform. I was passing by. I was going shopping, and I heard Karimo was, so I stopped to just listen a little bit. The placenta that was supposed to be given to Baba Mohbad was given to Gucci Boy. So you see, that's the Yoruba culture. I am married to a Yoruba man. When I had all my babies, now the placenta, now my oga carry am from the hospital. I ain't carry am go. Before me, I even reach house, placenta don't go house. You understand? Before I reach house.
When did Karimo say this? Is it recently or it's been a long time?
It's been a while now. When he's been bashing the sister and everything.
Oh, okay.
When it was bashing the sister seriously, she said it now that the man knows that the baby is his because traditionally they've done the traditional DNA. They've done traditional DNA now with placenta.
That's why I said that to settle this matter. I don't care how many people this man sues. Yesterday people were saying that it's okay for this boy to go and apologize. See, me, I stand on certain principles. See, when somebody is suspicious, you understand. The only way to clarify himself, let him go and swipe, or is it swap rather? Let him go and swap that man. Because as far as I'm concerned, he's very much entrenched in this saga. There is no convincing me. I think he was in that house as well. I think that's my opinion. I think
he was one of the second people. Because I'm sure he was there to make sure he completed it before he left. And that's why the requirement must be brought to book.
I personally think that he was in that house. And he rebelled.
This situation we investigate now. They should have investigated the relationship between him and Kuramet. They should investigate their relationship. This is blurry. I mean, it's right there. Investigate Kuramet. Investigate this Gucci guy.
Whether they like it or not, DNA will be done in the courts. Because they are now turning my son into for he loves him so much. So he came according to Candy, he came and fight for them. He loved
let me help you now. You know that Wumi is listening. So this is her next. This one she's going to figure out a way to incorporate it in her script. Just wait and see.
Very stupid. Very stupid. He loved me so much. He wanted me to be everything. He loves Liam so much. He loves I and I. Oh, you know that I and Liam. No other person. Stupid girl. I and Liam. Nonsense.
You see, when people are narcissistic as they are, it's always and they're always trying to convince you about how much love they have, right? Or how much they are loved. But no evidence, no evidence whatsoever. No evidence. They will ask Mohbad, do you have a wife or a special somebody? Mohbad never ever owned this girl in public, never.
Never.
What are we talking about? No evidence. You go explain that.
Because if according to Wumi, if that love was so tight that Mohbad decided to buy on behalf of that boy, when they interviewed Mohbad that time, I watched the interview. When they asked anybody in your life, you'd have mentioned, oh my gosh, my heart throbbed. Her name is Wumi or Nobanja, Nobanja, whatever her son name is. Oh, I have this girl. I have this girl. Wumi. You know when guys are in love, they come out talking about the baby.
No, maybe he didn't want to say it like that. But what he will say is, because there are some of these artists, right? They really want to keep their love life private because they don't want to really distract from maybe their crafts. And also because a lot of male artists, they know that majority of their fans are females. And these females usually fantasize on them. So they will keep it kind of mysterious. But what they will not necessarily do is, like the way Mohbad openly said, do you have someone for me? And you understand? And he seemed very serious. If he was really serious about, if he felt the same way about Wunmi, like the way she's trying to protect, he may not have said it to protect them, but then again, he wouldn't have responded the way he responded. He would have said something different. When he responded, it shows you that Wunmi was not held in that kind of esteem. You understand? That's not how he regards her. Then again, my next question now is, even if he did not even regard her like that, I believe at the time of this interview, that child had already been born. Do you understand?
Yes, that child had been born. Because that interview happened a month before they fired him.
Oh, okay. Now, this is where I'm going to now tell Wunmi categorically that even if Mohbad was not going to own her, you understand? If he knew that this child was his, every father, right, especially with your firstborn, although I don't know if Liam is his firstborn, as rumor has it that he may have some other two, but still, the boy was so loving, even with some of the pictures that you see with him and Liam, you understand? He would have, even if he did not claim her, he would have spoken about that child, you understand, about the coming of that child and how that child made him feel, or how the child changed his life. He would have said something about the child.
Very true.
But he said nothing. Nothing. He did not even speak about the child. Nothing. And this has nothing to do, every parent, even when they want to keep their lives private, but when they look at Kiss Daniel, right? I don't know him that much, but you know, I heard that when he had the child, at the time he was not claiming the girl. That is his wife now. But when he had his kids, he was so joyful, so he didn't hide that. He celebrated the birth of his kids, even if he kept the mother secret.
Exactly. Yes.
And Kiss Daniel is somebody that really keeps his private life really, really private, right? He's guarding it. But when it comes to his kids, he's so like over the moon. He shows them off and all of that. So why didn't Mohbad do that? I'm talking about publicly, because Kiss Daniel did not really claim any girl publicly until when he claimed his wife recently, right? And everybody was surprised. But when he had his child, everybody knew that he had this child, and the way you understand, he was just all over them, and the way he was talking about them. I mean, it was so obvious. Why did Mohbad not do that? Mohbad is a very loving person. You can tell that he's a very loving person. So why didn't he say anything about that child?
Because it's a his child.
Exactly, because he knew that guy was not his child. He knew.
It's his child.
He knew, and they were already harassing him then because of the child, and he suspected.
Yeah.
So that all this woman's narration that she comes here is only those her sub sisters that will be believing those are sub stories. Because me, there's nothing Wunmi can tell me. As far as I'm concerned, you were never married. All of what you people were doing for me, you're a handler. Wunmi, you're a handler. Nobody can tell me anything. Unless Mohbad were alive and you would have come and said something different. But he's no longer alive, so unfortunately, I might never get his side of the story. But for where I stand, you were a handler. You came for a threefold mission to buy, destroy, and kill, and you accomplished all, and you took your award. Oh yeah,
your award. So we don't carry trophy.
You don't carry trophy, exactly.
Wunmi's mother actually came out and told the whole world the truth. How I wish Auntie Ada can look for that voice, whatever, and play.
It's on. I think she played it on Brekete. After that, Brekete's. So that when Papa Mohbad just started going to Brekete,
people can understand and it will refresh their memory that this boy is not Mohbad.
It's not Mohbad's child. Never. I say if they like the bring DNA, I say no.
Wunmi's mother said something that Mohbad himself, even Karimo said it. Mohbad has decided to adopt that child. So what is anybody's business? That what is anybody's business? Mohbad has decided to adopt that child from the womb. That is why he's so caring about the boy. That is why he's always with the boy. But he has made up his mind to adopt him. And that after that, Wunmi can have his own. So, please, I pray Auntie Ada can get that particular video to play. She said it. So what is their problem?
And she was only saying that as a last resort, right? Because everybody, you understand? Because that's just her word. He's not even here to confirm it. or deny it that he adopted the child. So I'm not going to believe him.
She was against that. Go and do DNA. He said they should keep quiet. Go and do DNA. Where person we get a wife to adopt speaking. Which one go now? Oh, DNA.
They not convince me say there was a marriage. Talk less of a child. I mean, there is a child.
That was not marriage. That marriage never hold. It never helps. It never hold, and it will never hold. Mohbad was playing that trick by saying that he paid the diary. Okay, when you were paying the diary, show us proof. We need videos of when you were handing over the diary to the girl's father. Now we have come to know that the person even borrowed the father.
Exactly. When you are paying dowry, you go inside, the men will go inside and have a discussion, and then you pay dowry. That's how they do it. Where are the pictures?
The most important part that you should take picture, you did not take. The most important part, that is the exchange of the money coming from the man's side to the woman's side. Exactly. And you did not take that picture.
Where's the picture of you paying dowry? Where's the picture of you talking to Miss Father and the few men? Now you didn't go with it. According to you, they ambush you to marry by fire by force. You went for introduction. Now you can carry cloth and oversized cap. Where for you? But that oversized cap.
I look at those pictures. They were like they are pictures that were like joined together.
That's for the occasion that she's talking about. It looks like maybe they went for a different event. You understand? And then she's not using them to pose as the diary payment. I don't think that those pictures are depicting the particular day she's talking about. It does seem to me that there are pictures that they went for some event and the parents were present. And now she's using them.
And script where secretary give them right, play, display.
Besides that, even if you people, what you're saying is that if they bring proof, right? Let's say even if they were to bring proof, you know why I will still say that the marriage is not true. It's not it's non-existent, because I'm telling you, ask Bankole and Smith, sister lawyer, they can prove sham based on everything that has occurred. They can prove sham, that the marriage was a sham. So to me, it's still not. Even if they bring the proof of diary, I'm telling you, it was a sham from the beginning. People have allowed marriage just because of sham. They have done that.
Say what Baba Mohbad is doing now, I strongly believe that.
I believe
that if I thought there was any the marriage, anything, it was a sham.
It was a sham. That's why I said there was never a marriage, because for me, it has always been from the standpoint of a sham. Because she did it for the intention of, you understand, taking property, because they already had a plan in place to take him out. You understand? They already had a plan in place. It's already evident. The fact that she was claiming that, the boy bought property in the child's name. You understand? The boy bought property in the child's name, which 20, that boy was barely 26. When did he buy those properties? Maybe he was not even 26 then at the time he bought those properties. You're telling me that a young aspiring artist that came from the trenches, you buy his first property and you just put them in the child's name? Like, seriously? He might just buy one. But later on, it's later that maybe the next 2 or 3 properties, he might start putting them in the children's name. Besides, I don't think Mohbad had any financial advisors that were that savvy or that really had his best interest at heart that would have even proposed something like that to him. You know, most of the time when people do that, either they have savvy, like, people that have been in the business for long, and they are doing it for tax reasons as well. You understand? To protect their assets against, maybe eventual litigation. So you need, so it's not just, and I'm telling you, most of the time, young boys like this, especially the ones that came from the ghetto, they want to at least have something first in their name, even if later on they'll transfer it. These Wunmi stories, they are all lies as far as I'm concerned. They are lies. She's a liar.
Let me say another thing too. Don't forget that they were going to the embassy to get visa and all that. It's possible they just took pictures so that they can show at the embassy that this is a married man. There are so many, because that it doesn't add up at all. That they want to go. Women's mother pictures were not even there.
Besides that, Auntie, it's a good thing you brought this point up. I would like to see, I don't know if, I know there's access to information, right? But I don't know how it applies in this case of Mohbad. I wish there was a good lawyer. I would have asked him this question. Please, Auntie, ask Bankole and Smith. is it possible to request access to information, right? I know there's an app like that where I am. And I know that Mohbad's application, his visa application was to Canada. So what normally happens is you can inquire, especially like in the case of a pie like this, right? They can request access to, for information and see his visa application. Would like to see the documents that he submitted. Do you understand? For instance, his application, what was his marital status? What did he state there?
Exactly.
Was it a joint application? Everybody, even did he even in the application did he say that he had a child, and did he list Liam as a child? What are the assets? You understand that he listed on his application? I would like to have all of this information. They can probably request for it. I'm telling you.
If he listed them, it's all a sham still. Even if
let's at least start from there. Do you understand? Then we'll go further to investigate. But let's start from there, because all this Wumi story, she thinks she can just say any kind of story and then we'll just believe it. There are ways to verify all this information that she's talking about. And I'm just giving you as a tip, because you cannot go back and change it. You understand? I know that you're already preparing your next script. That's why I told you that no matter how you get at this thing, I always have a comeback for you, Wumi. You don't understand the people you are dealing with on this cyberspace. You don't understand. you really don't understand. You and your Iyabo Ojos, you people don't understand the people you're dealing with. We will always have a comeback for you people, because we stand for truth. You guys build your stories on the foundation of lies, so it will always crumble. Truth is on our side, so we have so many ways to confirm the truth that we stand for. But you people stood on lies, and I'm telling you, there's no way you're getting out of this, Wumi. Let Bankole and Smith come. Me, I'll go and request that access for information. In fact, I'll go and check about it right now. It's just, I think it's going to leave that person that can get it. Honestly.
Also, you know, we said they were to get a Liam's visa, they were to go this. We want to know who he put as the father of Liam in that visa.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. With access for information, they can get all of that. It's very easy.
Yes.
And it's
applied for visa for Liam and herself. We want to know the name. We want to see whether she put whether she's married or not.
Yeah, even at the American embassy, because if we lest we forget, what's her name? Bosse's sister, what's that her name? The one who said she saw the field of blood. Who confirmed that she saw it?
Sister.
Yes. She said, in one of her comebacks to Wumi, she said, Wumi, don't forget that you did a visa application. No, not visa. I think a passport for Liam. And that
you used her maiden name. She used her maiden name.
Something like that. Why would she use her maiden name when the child has the father? She's telling that this child is the sole heir of this boy. So why wouldn't she put the boy's name on this child's application?
Is what Mohbad.
And even the police application, the police report she gave to Cynthia Adebanjo. Yeah. Cynthia Adebanjo, that was what she wrote. She never wrote Cynthia Aloba. It was Baba Mohbad that now converted her to Aloba, coming out to say in diary. That was where she carried this Aloba name now.
Jollof.
She knows
because the police reported her as Cynthia Adebanjo or one in their report. The report that they submitted to BBC. You know, and it's still on BBC Pidgin website. If you go on BBC Pidgin website, you still see that the police, when they identified her name was Omowumi Cynthia Adebanjo. That's what they wrote.
Yeah. Because that's the name she gave them.
Because they probably will verify it with her ID now. Each and every one of them, the police would have identified them with some kind of.
When Mohbad, when Mohbad was alive, there's no time. When Mohbad was alive, there's no time with me be Alaba. There's no time. All her document is her father's name.
Yes.
She just lying. Yes.
Even after he died and said that's what I'm saying. Even after he died, when the police gave their report to BBC, even when the man was reading.
Yeah. It was her father's name too.
the courts now. The Lagos High Court in Ikeja has granted the father of late singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly called Mohbad, Joseph Aloba, permission to challenge the Director of Public Prosecution's legal advice, which freed musician Aziz Fashola, also known as Naira Marley, and 3 others from complicity over his son's death. Justice Taiwo Olatokun granted the motion ex parte for the review after listening to the counsel representing Mohbad's father, Senior Advocate of Nigeria Wahab Shitu. Justice Olatoku also granted Mr. Aloba permission to serve the motion on notice for a judicial review on the Lagos State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice Lawal Pedro, esin. He wants the courts to quash the DPP's legal advice and the order of Magistrate Ejiro Kubenje, which discharged and acquitted Naira Marley, Samson Balogun Weletu, aka Sam Larry, Owoduni Ibrahim, aka Prime Boy, and one Pere Babatunde. He also says failure to allow the coroner to conclude its proceedings before issuing the legal advice and freeing the 4 suspects was preempting the outcome of the coroner.
Her best friend who was her PA, and the PA was the Tory Lance's girlfriend. So, but Tory Lance had been cheating on that girl with Megan. So the girl is called Kelsey. Tory Lance was cheating with Megan, right? So when they were in this car, and it now occurred to the girl that Tory Lance had been cheating on her, so she got angry and she shot at Megan. You understand? But Tory Lanez, on the other hand, he was with Rock Nation, which is Jay-Z's his record label, and he had wanted to. He had been talking about becoming an independent artist. So it looks like they took that opportunity and changed the story. They changed the witness report. They changed everything, even though they did not even find any gun residue on this boy. Right? They didn't find it. They sealed the records. They sealed the number for the distinct, but they still sentenced this boy to 10 years in prison. The father said, no, his son is innocent. For 2 good years, despite the court having sentenced him to 10 years, the father had always said that his son is innocent. You understand? So when this thing just happened, I'm talking about this week, this one that they shot him 14 times in prison. 14 times, this boy still survived. And it so happened that this happened when that girl, you remember the girl, the Megan's best friend, actually is the one that pulled the trigger. She had confessed to her driver that she's the one who pulled the trigger. You understand? And the driver said he could no longer keep it with him, right? Seeing an innocent man wallow in jail and he's keeping silent. So he went and met the lawyer, a group, right? Some advocates that had always been on the side of this boy. He went and met them and he exposed that. So they were going to reopen the case, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this inmate just shoots this boy 14 times. I'm telling you, he almost died. So when the father,
bite.
Oh, sorry, Auntie, that he almost died. So anyway, the father was now. He issued a press conference when they were trying to say that they want to reopen the case because everything did not add up. Blah 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 blah.
Now, people like this.
No, I'm saying you keep leaning. And then the father now was giving a press release, right? And he went on and on. He was just praising God. He was thanking God. This man has stood for his son. Every woman, all these feminists on social media, everybody was supporting Megan Thee Stallion. They said the boy is lying, he's lying, he's lying. His father said no. He knows his son. His son did not do it. His son told him that he did not do it, so he knows he did not do it. And this man has been standing firmly. So when this thing came out, he was just thankful to God that, oh, look at now. Finally, my son's innocence is going to be shown to the world. Do you understand? And he was preaching from the message of salvation. I was just watching the man, and everything. The first person that came to my mind was Mr. Aloba, like the contrast. Do you understand? The contrast.
Exactly.
The contrast. I'm like, 2 years, this man has been crying that his son is innocent, and he's still fighting. He's fighting big people. Because for this boy to go to jail, for them to sentence him 10 years like that, you understand? We know evidence. It means he's big people behind it. It's big people. Rock Nation is behind this whole thing. And who is the head of Rock Nation? Jay-Z. So he's not fighting small people. It's the same thing like Mohbad now. We know it. Did we not say they're fighting industry gods? But the man has stood firm. He has stood firm. He stood on the word of God. Same things like Papa Mohbad, who claims that he's a pastor, but he's the one who is there cursing people. That man, even though when people were saying that his son is guilty, he was not cursing people. All he said is his son is innocent. He knows that his son is innocent, and that God is going to vindicate him. And he stood his ground. So, Mr. Loba, if you hear this one, there's another father. Go and learn from that Mr. Peterson. Go and learn from him and see who a true man of God or a child of God, what he stands for and what he represents. You think they did not try to bribe the man? They would have tried to bribe him as well, right? To be silent about his son, but he's been working with lawyers behind the scene for 2 good years. Even at the point where they're about to show that his son is innocent, they still go ahead to want to silence the boy in prison. Can you imagine? How wicked can these people be? So, and it so happened that yesterday I was warning about all these stars that people idolize. It's Megan Thee Stallion behind this thing. This girl went and lied on an innocent man, a young coming artist in the industry as well. You see, Wumi them be that. Let them be that. Except that Wumi also claims she's a rapper. Even though we have not heard our own rap. I beg.
Now, with that voice, is it that voice she used in rapping?
You know all these top pockets, even if they don't have a good voice, if the industry wants to promote them, they'll promote them. I'm sure that's what she was thinking that will happen to her. Maybe part of her trophies after they'll come and present her as a rapper. Who knows? When everything has died down, we'll start hearing her own songs like Azura.
Maybe they deceive themselves there.
Terrible things, Auntie Ada. I say people should be careful with these industry people. I'm telling you, because nothing good comes out of it. You see young girls, they look innocent, but the things that they do. Imagine that girl, Megan. Imagine. She's willing to allow this boy herself 2 years. It's many 8 years. That was not enough for them. Now they went to go and find him in prison.
It's too bad.
And you know the person that they use. This man has been sentenced to life imprisonment. The person who pulled the trigger, that 14 trigger gunshot on him.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
He has been sentenced to life imprisonment. Even when he was in prison, he has succeeded to fight like 2 other inmates. He's always fighting, attacking. So they used a very dangerous person that they knew this person is heartless. And he has nothing to lose because he's already serving a life sentence, right? So he's never going to come out. That's the person they used to eliminate this boy.
Yeah.
With evil. The extent that people will go to cover their lives and their evil.
Not to. They can do anything. They can do anything.
They can do anything.
Yeah.
That's why you see the Wumi, she's so desperate. She's so desperate. But their money will fail them. Because the will always remain.
Confi, Uli Bantu Germany. Imikun agbe Germany ó gbé photo kan síta pé photo bàbá ẹ̀ ó wá lọ lẹ̀ photo ti ẹ̀ mọ́ mi igun dá mi mọ́ bàbá ẹ̀ ó wá lọ lẹ̀ photo ti ẹ̀ mọ́ photo bàbá yẹn ipe bàbá ẹ̀ ni how to kí ló rí sọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ṣé dàdí ẹ̀ ni.
Ẹ káàsán, mo kí gbogbo ilé, mo kí gbogbo panelists, mo dẹ̀ kí gbogbo àwọn commenters pátápátá. Mo dá láti èèyàn kan send picture yẹn sí mi lánàá torí èmi ò tiẹ̀ mi ò gbọ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ tí ẹ bá ti kúrò ní life bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn fún kúrò nìyẹn. So èèyàn kan send ẹ̀ sí mi lánàá pé wọ́n lọ sọ pé Confess pé ó gbé picture dáàdì mi jáde kó sọ pé dáàdì òun fọ́ lójú pé wọ́n ta dáàdì òun lọ́fà pé wọ́n ní Confess sọ pé wọ́n ta bàbá òun lọ́fà. Bàbá tèmi, my dad is a giant man. Bàbá mi giant, mo sọ pé dáàdì mi retire soldier dáàdì mi. So bàbá mi giant, though my dad is a late now, but bàbá mi giant gan. So ìgbà tó dẹ̀ fi picture yẹn hàn mí, mo rí picture yẹn bí ẹni tó bí fọlójú sàràfà tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ pé bí ọmọdé. At least nígbà tí dáàdì mi fi kú, dáàdì mi ti bí 79 years. Ní dáàdì mi fi kú, which is be 12 years ago, if I may right, 2012. So ní dáàdì mi fi kú ngbà yẹn. So now, ó wá gbé picture tí mo wá ti Confess gbé jáde. Picture yẹn, mi ò rò pé picture yẹn ẹni tó wà ní picture mi ti rò pé ó ti máa pọ̀ ọmọ 50 years. Bí mo ṣe wo picture yẹn, dead ẹni yẹn dẹ̀ ní èèyàn pupa ẹni yẹn mú lára. My dad is dark in complexion. So dad mi sì gbọ́lẹ̀ gan. Dad mi wọ́n sì gbọ́lẹ̀ gan. Dúdú ni wọ́n. So ìwọ wá gbé picture kan jáde wá ní pé ó wá gbé fọ́lójú sàràfà kan jáde. Ó wá ní pé ó wá ní pé ó jẹ́ picture bàbá ẹ̀ èmi ní program fún Kọfí láàárọ̀ yìí o èmi ní mo ní kọ̀ọ̀kan fún Kọfí láàárọ̀ yìí mo lẹ́bùn fún mo ní ẹ̀bùn fún ẹ̀bùn tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ fún tó bá àdàbí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé picture dáàdì mi ló gbé jáde òun ní ẹ̀bùn yẹn òfin ní ṣe ọmọ lára ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe picture dáàdì mi ló gbé jáde nítorí pé adó sórí òtítọ́ bàbá yìí kówó jẹ Mohbad ṣíléyà ó tún ṣílé wọ̀ Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ ká ṣíléyà Ọlọ́run ti ní jẹ́ ká ṣílé wọ̀ Mohbad orí wọn dé sí ìgbà tó tún fẹ́ fẹ́yàwó kò tún rí ìyàwó fẹ́ Mohbad ṣíléyà ó tún ṣílé wọ̀ àwa ń sọ̀rọ̀ àti sí nílé ayé mi tí mo ti máa ń gbọ́ apọkọjáyé ni mo máa ń gbọ́ mi ò tí gbọ́ apọmọjáyé rí mi ò gbọ́ apọmọjáyé rí láyé mi ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad ni mo ti rí pé apọmọjáyé wà apọkọjáyé nìkan lè mímọ̀ mi ò rí apọmọjáyé rí now àwa sọ pé owó tó yẹ kí wọ́n fi wá justice fún ọmọ yẹn.
Oya calm down máa kí calm down oya calm down kó ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ calm down.
so now àwa sọ pé owó tó yẹ kí wọ́n fi wá justice fún Mohbad àwa sọ pé jòsí kó owó yẹn jòsí ní owó yẹn jẹ wọn ní kí jòsí jáde kí jòsí sọ bóun ṣe ṣòwò jòsí ò wá rí ọ̀rọ̀ sọ ìgbà tí jòsí tiẹ̀ máa sọ̀kan nígbà kan ó ní pé òun ra blọọkù òun yọ blọọkù àbí ọ̀nà ṣe sọ òun jáyanrìn òun gbalẹ̀ fún òun gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún stepmother òun kọjá sínú ṣọ́ọ̀bù fún stepmother ìyẹn ní owó tí wọ́n sọ pé kí wọ́n fi wá ikú tó pa Mohbad ìwọ wá ná owó yẹn nínàkúnà ìwọ wá ná nínà àpà jòsí wá ná owó yẹn nínà àpà ó wá ná nínà ọmọ onínàkúnà ọmọ onínàkúnà gan tiẹ̀ sì bẹ́ẹ̀ ta jòsí náà because after one bàtà ọmọ onínàkúnà gan náwó tán ọmọ onínàkúnà sì padà sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ ó sì tọrọ ìdáríjì ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ but jòsí ná owó yẹn nínàkúnà jòsí tún wá bùgà tálákà olóṣì òtòṣì jòsí ó ná owó public nínú ọkùnrin ó tún bùgà kò sọkọm jòsí ọtí ẹ wọ pé kò tiẹ̀ in fact kò sọ pé nǹkan tó ń ṣe pé ó kù díẹ̀ káàtó àwa ni pé justice la ní kí jòsí fi owó yẹn wá jòsí wá mọ dídí 70 million tí wọn rí nínú ẹ jòsí wá ná owó yẹn ó wá fi owó yẹn ó fi ṣèṣekúṣe ó fi ṣe túsọm ó fi ń jẹ fìlà gíga ó fi ń gé agbádá ó fi ń gbá pásókè ó fi ń gba fírèmù káàkiri àgbáyé àwa ní kí lóde tí jòsí fi ṣerú ẹ ẹ̀yin kan wá ní pé ká mórí wá ká fọrùn lẹ̀ mo tún rí fídíò kan tí wọ́n ti interview Prince Labi ní pé interview jòsí tó jí owó public.
má lọ bẹ̀rẹ̀
okay now àwa sọ pé kí ló dé tí jòsí fi lè ná owó yẹn ní ọkùnrin pé ikú tó pa Mohbad ipe lòun la ní kó fowó yẹn wá ẹ̀yin kan wá gang up ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe àràbù ẹ wá ràràbù ṣọ́ọ́rí Kọfí tọ́lá ní ilé sọmí àdúrà tí mo fẹ́ fún ẹ̀yin nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ fún ẹ ẹ̀bùn tí mo fẹ́ fún ẹ lẹ́ni tó bá ti jẹ́ pé píṣọ̀ dáàdì tèmi bàbá tèmi wọ́n máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan màá ní bàbá tèmi bàbá ọmọ ni bàbá mi abiyamọ tòótọ́ ni dáàdì mi torí bá fọwọ́ lásán dáàdì mi á ti máa sọ ẹkún wọ́n mi láyà bíi kìnìún bọ̀ dáàdì mi á ti máa sọ ẹkún wọ́n sì máa sọ fún dáàdì mi pé a ní kò jọ sójà a ní dáàdì mi ò láyà torí tó bá ti lè jẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tí wọ́n bá ṣe wá dáàdì mi á ti sick ẹ máa ní tí dáàdì mi ń domi lójú abiyamọ gidi òun ni bàbá tèmi wọ́n sọ nígbà yẹn wọ́n rọ fún dáàdì mi pé kí dáàdì mi pẹ́ láyé kó pẹ́ but káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kí wọ́n kú ẹyọ kan àti kí dáàdì mi máa pẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ kí wọ́n pẹ́ láyé dáàdì mi ní Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó ń wáyé ìyà dáàdì mi Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó ń di àgbàyà ipe kó ń tètè máa lọ léni káwọn ọmọ òun wà láyé pé òun ló pè wù jù mo máa sọ abiyamọ ni bàbá tèmi abiyamọ ni bàbá tó bí mi lọ́mọ bàbá tó sun oorun tèmi tó dá ìjẹ̀ lé mi lórí abiyamọ ni ìwọ wá gbé píṣọ èèyàn kan jáde tí mi ò mọ̀ rí tí wọ́n sọ pé bàbá tiẹ̀ fọ́ lójú Kọfí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé píṣọ dáàdì mi ni.
hold on lórí Facebook ẹ ṣe fọ́tò dáàdì ẹ wà lórí Facebook ẹ.
èmi kò sí fọ́tò dáàdì mi kankan lórí Facebook mi ò gbé fọ́tò dáàdì mi kankan.
kò rẹ̀ sí lórí TikTok.
kò sí lórí dáàdì mi jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tí ò tiẹ̀ kódà bí mo ṣe rí píṣọ yẹn ni tó ṣẹ̀dẹ̀ sí mi mo sì pé brọ́dà mi nílé pé kó sẹ́ni píṣọ dáàdì mi sí mi píṣọ dáàdì mi rí ẹ̀ láti rí because dáàdì mi jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó yẹ pé kò wà fẹ́ǹsì kò bá sọ pé anything pé bóyá nǹkan àwọn ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò láìkí ẹ̀ mo ní láti máa pe brọ́dà mi pé kó sẹ́ni píṣọ dáàdì mi sí mi mo máa tó bá ti sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí mi mo máa sẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ sí yín kẹ́ ẹ tó lórí píṣọ dáàdì mi ó máa rí ẹ̀ dáàdì mi jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ tó yẹ pé àwọn ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ò ní trẹ́sì sí wọn ò ní trẹ́sì sí. náà Kọfí tọ́wọ́ ní ilé sọ mí píṣọ̀ tó gbé jáde yẹn tó bá ti jẹ́ pé píṣọ̀ bàbá tó bí mi lọ́mọ ni ègún tí mo fẹ́ fún ẹ ò ní jẹ́ tiẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe píṣọ̀ bàbá mi tààràbù ló rà pé kì í ṣe píṣọ̀ bàbá mi lọ gbé síta tó wọ́n sọ pé ó jẹ́ bàbá mi Kọfí tọ́lá ní ilé sọ mí pẹ̀lú píṣọ̀ tí wọ́n lọ gbé jáde yẹn tí ì ṣe bàbá tèmi ni Ègún ni fún ẹ o Kofi, ègún ni fún ọ ní ìlú, ègún ni fún ọ ní oko, ègún ni fún àgbọ̀nrín àti ọpọ́n ìpò àkàrà rẹ. Àdàbí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé píṣọ̀ bàbá mi ló gbé jáde, òun lè gún yẹn fi ní ṣẹ́ mọ́ ẹ lórí. Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá ti jẹ́ pé kì í ṣe píṣọ̀ dáàdì mi, ègún ni fún ẹ.
Kàdà má ṣe, filẹ̀. Ó ti yẹ jọ má bínú.
Ìyẹn náà ti tó, ìtẹ́sọ̀ yẹn náà ti tó, ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, bọ̀ ìyẹn ti tó. What I want to say, Disney permit me. I think it was 3 days ago, I said the same thing to Kid Boss. And I'm very happy. I give you kudos. And also to so many other people on this platform. I don't jump. I think one or two, apart from that Disney platform, I think the only platform I go to, 2 platforms, maybe you're missing once in a while, and is it this woman, Mom or something? Only all of you were there yesterday. I was there on the comment section. That's the only place where you were at. Yes. Those are the 2 places I go. And it's because I see that there are also platforms that they discuss issues, and also the people that are there is not where they are cursing or saying negative things. So Debbie, I want to commend you for not jumping from listening to people's videos and all that and going to their platform, because I don't know, I can't remember. Latisna, you can help me. One tell you about boyinki or something. So and that's the only way that you can make all these things and these people irrelevant. And when they don't see people talking about the things that they throw out, the lies and everything, they will stop. And look at why are you going to give yourself pressure over something that's not even true? You understand? I don't know why we don't curse anybody. I mean, it's only sporadic like this. When they make people upset, that's when we have this kind of action, which we really, really discourage. You see how Latisna is stopping you. Even though you are human, you are pained, we have to let you vent out your hunger. And that's why we let it happen for some minutes and we just stop it. You understand? And that's what we are. I don't know why this keep happening. And as much, and probably sometimes people that are sending things to you, maybe you need to tell them not to send some things to you, because when you don't even hear these things, it doesn't make any sense to you. It doesn't even affect you. You don't even think about it.
Àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ bí irú ìtàn sọ yẹn kọ ṣe yín mà. Irú yẹn àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbé. O gbọ́dọ̀ no wọn tó ń bọ̀ bá rí Debbie jẹ́ nìkan tó yẹ pé kò kí n lọ sórí pláfọ́ọ̀mù méjì. Orí bí nìkan ló máa wà tí má ti go love báyìí ó lọ ń ti ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Òun ò rí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò rí tẹ́lẹ̀ kó gbogbo tí olùtọ́lá ẹni ẹ̀ tọ́.
This is part of the thing I'm saying. For those of you who don't understand Yoruba, I'll tell you what happened. At the end, they are not fit to speak sometimes. Now, this woman, her name is Debbie. She's very, very angry and upset that Kofi brought a picture out and said that is his father's picture. And they were displaying and cursing his father. But she's claiming now that it's not her father's picture. Okay, let's leave it like that. My point now in this justice for Mohbad. You see the reason why a lot of people left justice. This is the reason. They will leave what is on the ground. You are fighting for justice. Waiting concern person, papa picture, mama picture, grave picture, house picture. They all started all these things. Mama Mohbad where they live, they go snap Mama Mohbad apartment. They go snap Mama Mohbad house where they live. They snap Mama Mohbad for side markets. They snap her for outside market. I was asking people, is that how you people fight justice? They just behave like bush people. That's why a lot of people left. Because the way they are doing like family business now. Like community thing. It's no longer for justice. Bringing each other pictures, bringing each other private matter to social media, talking about just because they are fighting for justice for Mohbad. That's it. Nothing else. Why are you guys doing all this to your own self? This is what they are doing to themselves. Some people go fight for this matter. Yeah, go ahead.
May I respond to this?
Yeah.
I think also if we do well to ignore this kind of voice notes, personally, I think you go a long way, because just like you said, it's not bringing anything to the table. So let them drag them. See, at this point, I personally, I don't even know the Comfy lady, right? But clearly, people who have known her, who have observed her, who have listened to her, and because she's a fervent supporter of Baba Mohbad, and Baba Mohbad right now is totally anti-justice. I just think that they should really just ignore her, because a lot of the times, what the whole purpose, these people have been exposed, so they don't have anything else than to be adding this drama just to distract people and get them talking. I personally think that nobody, honestly, that they should really not pay this woman any mind. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
That's the way I would approach it. I would really just ignore them, no matter what they are doing, unless maybe it's something that would affect me personally. But as it is, all they are doing is doing their personal saga. So we already concluded that it has nothing to do with justice. So why are we even talking? They are not doing justice. They are doing saga. Okay, so let them just do their saga, and can we just ignore them and move on? Do you understand? I don't really think they are doing justice. They are doing saga. So why are we even addressing their saga? They are no longer for justice. The highest I'll probably do is just say, you know what? Please, if you come across these people, at the end of the day, people will still have their agency, so they can do whatever they want. But I would personally suggest that if you have identified somebody and you think that this person is not fighting for justice, please just keep it pushing. There are other channels that are genuinely fighting and that are pushing out the right information. Support those people and just ignore the other ones. That's my own opinion on all of this.
Yeah.
Honestly, because it's the same thing. We go over and over and over and over again, and I don't think that we are helping the cause by even addressing it as well. To the extent that they are not insulting us or anything like that. And even if they do insult us, I'm one of those people that, sometimes you just take the high road. It's not every insult you have to respond to. Because I insult Wumi very well. So if Wumi insults me, by all means.
Not going to even pay you. I think will not pay yourself when it concerns you.
Exactly. I mean, and it's her right to do it as well, right? It's not like we have monopoly on bashing Wumi and Iyabo Joe. It's also their right to defend themselves or insult us if they want. So, hey. But at the end of the day, it will not change the truth that she is part of it. She's a prime suspect and she'll be brought to book. The only reason we are even talking about her is because of the boy in question. Other than that, if Mohbad had not died, who will be caring to address Wumi or know about what she's doing? You understand? We will not have time for her. It's because of Mohbad's fight. That's the only reason we are talking about her. Honestly. It's not like whatever she does, like, it's affecting me personally, but we don't want people like her in the society. We don't want that people should, you understand, look up to her as a role model. Because as the funny thing is that, Auntie Ada, you will not believe it, but I'm sure there are some young girls who are really looking at Wumina as some kind of role model, right? Mm-hmm. They're looking at her as this widow that lost, the love of her life. You understand? And how strong she's being in the face of adversity, in the face of bashing. She's being very strong, and they're aspiring to be like her. But they don't realize that is all a facade. That is not real. That girl is not real. She's demonic, and you should stay away from her. So to the extent that I have to address these young people, that they should not be fooled by her countenance. You understand? They should get deeper. It's not that when people just come to you and they just tell you anything, you should just take it and carry it. Ask questions. Wumi's stories are not adding up. So she's not innocent. And until she speaks the truth, we as a public will continue to draw her by the ears, and she will have to confess, and then we can leave her alone. But until then, she's good meat.
Simple.
Yeah, she's good meat. But the likes of Confi, they don't even. I mean, I really don't care for those women. Never.
See, fight. Somebody play voice message of Mohbad and Wumi fight. I say, forget say Wumi say they sleep together, they wake up together, they pray together. It's lovely family.
Now the one that I want to address.
Sit down.
need to tell you? You will teach you Tomoyeni. Do I need to tell you? At what age? At 22. Ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́gbọ̀n, ó tún ṣẹlẹ̀ sábúrò. Ẹ kúkú pa, ẹ bá pa tán kọ́. Ẹ tún náwó gan blessing. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. At 22. Not even mental health. Kádúrà ti ní blood pressure láti 22 years old. 22 years old, ó ti ní blood pressure. You think it's a joke? Gbogbo yín ẹ máa fojú sunkún ọmọ yín ni. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń dáwọ́ burúkú láti ní ọmọ yìí lára ẹ máa fojú sunkún ọmọ yín ni. Ẹ máa fojú sunkún ọmọ ni. Kí ló dé, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà? Kí ló dé gan-an? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan náà? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Mo mọ̀ kébí mo ṣe pariwo tó o. Big game o. Títí táyé ẹ máa fi bàjẹ́. Tí àwọn ọ̀run fi máa gba gbogbo ọmọ tó bí sáyé. Ìjọ tó bá understand ibi tí mo stand sí. Ìjọ yẹn ló ní fọwọ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mọ̀ sí mọ́. Bó ṣe máa rí fún ẹ nìyẹn. Kí ló dé náà? Ẹ fẹ́ pa? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́ pa ni? Mo ń sọ bí pé tí Yọ̀mí bá rí Wùnmí gbé lénìí, ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ ní fún. Ìkòkò ọbẹ̀ ní fún Yọ̀mí tó bá rí Wùnmí gbé lénìí. Wùnmí, don't go anywhere. Ẹjọ́ tó ti wà ní court tí wọ́n gbé corona kalẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ìgbà tó kọ arrest warrant wọ́n ṣe declare wanted. Kí ló dé tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò declare wanted if truly you did something bad? Kí ló dé tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò declare wanted? Yọ̀mí ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ bó ṣe ń ní àdúrà lára ọ̀rọ̀ á ní kórede tó gbé dání yẹn ò ní jẹ̀rí ẹ̀ wo lórí burúkú yìí. Wùnmí tí o bá honour invitation Yọ̀mí Fábíyì tí o bá honour invitation yẹn.
I tell you people, when this woman came out and be apologizing to the public that she's coming to fight for justice, I said, will they suspect this woman?
Why are you cursing Yomi?
I said, will they suspect? No, he said, make women not go answer police. Why will police declare her wanted? Why will police declare her wanted? Make she not honor anybody. You see, she's pretending that she's fighting for justice. Now she bring her two colors. She's fighting for Wunmi.
She's cursing everybody.
She's fighting for Wunmi. She's fighting. It's Karimo now. She's defending her sister. He said police. You know what Yomi said if they summon Wunmi to the police station once, twice, 3 times she not come, they will declare her wanted.
Karimo is just
so Karimo is angry. Why would they declare her wanted? Is she a criminal? Is she a this? He said make his sister not go and see police. Make it not go blah blah blah. Begin the curse. And this woman says she's fighting for. I don't understand. I don't even understand them anymore.
It's not.
Auntie, let me ask a question, please, and don't get offended. When did she make this audio? This tape that you just played?
It's recent now. When Yomi is fighting for this girl to come to station. You know, police. They say police is looking for her to come. She did not go. She now sent a lawyer. You're not following it. Yeah, Black Widow now send a lawyer to the police and said she's sick. His son is sick. Blah blah blah. 2 times now. So a lawyer always go.
2-3.
Yes. So the police now said we don't want the lawyer. We want to talk to Wunmi. We want to see Black Widow, not lawyer. So the Karimo is coming out and laying curse on Yomi now.
Okay.
So like she's like defending her sister. But you are the same person that said everybody now. I know now.
Everybody fighting justice. Say her own children go by, not our children. It's laying curses on everybody fighting justice.
No, she's laying curses on herself now. It's for herself. It's not everybody.
The cause will not alight. All these are cursing person. It doesn't do anything to me.
Exactly. I don't care about it. Curses. No.
The Bible said the curse never. Of course, I'm not.
You go back to her. No. The reason why I'm bringing the audio out, she said she's fighting for justice. She's the one that's cursing Wunmi out. She cursed Wunmi out. She bring all your secret out. She cursed her mother. So why are you still defending the same person you are cursing out every day? I don't get her. You are the one that calls your sister out every day. So what are you talking about now?
That is enough reason for us to know that she has cosco on her head, that all of them are family. They are not human beings.
Just listen to her. They hear them.
Mr. Davido, this is somebody that was on social media for more than 3 months, bringing all their family history outside, cursing all their family members.
Even give us secret. He said his staircase break. The staircase won't be picking. Now he picking exactly Ashana and transformer. Now you they call your sister.
She's the one that make us to know Ashana. Say Ashana, now they call his sister.
Exactly.
This same person that they talk like this.
I just tired. It surprised me. I don't get these people anymore. What is going on?
God will punish all of them. God will pay them.
What is going on in this justice?
Eh? What did they read? They go. What did they sow? They go reap.
What is going on? Eh? What is going on? Una be weather.
You have done nothing except for you to wait. You are expecting me in Nigeria. Timbati de komumi. Timbati de kemumi. Toyi store. Show Ramo to bedani ye to anu photo ye. O ma foju sukun omo. Wo ma fi e lokalaka lori space yi. Ma me po were ni bi bai. O shire ni. Won di money.
And I don't get what is happening anymore. I just want somebody to explain better. I don't understand these people. You cursed your sister out. You exposed your secret. You told us everything. Now, Yomi went to the police station, telling them to bring your sister back for questioning. You are angry. So what do you want? What do you guys want? What do you now want? Eh?
I think, Auntie Ada, for me, at this point, the public should just dissociate himself from the members of the families on both sides. You understand? Whether it is on Mohbad's side or on Wumi's side. Do you understand? To the extent that maybe they say things, we can probably analyze it. But to the extent that maybe they are fighting for justice, I just think that we should even...
No, she claimed that she's fighting for justice initially.
Yeah, people that's why anybody can claim anything now. Wumi is claiming that Mohbad is her husband. Mohbad loved her. People can claim whatever they can claim. Anybody can claim whatever they want to claim, but does it withstand the true test of evidence? Do you understand? Can we back up their claims with enough evidence that it is true? Will it stand the test of time? That's what is a bigger play right now. You understand? So as time is going on, God is exposing those who are really sincere and those who may not be sincere. So I just think that if we are hoping to really get to our destination, we just need to be really careful about whoever is coming and championing justice. I know she was very sensational when she came out because, she was exposing Wumi. And the truth of the matter is we all get caught up whenever we hear that somebody is exposing Wumi. It's like, what the Bible says about having itchy ears. You understand? Sorry, can I please come in just with you? Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. This lady, just like what my father was just saying before now, she showed us her true color right from the beginning when this kind of this boy happened. She was against the boy. She was the one that in front of standing with her sister, doing all kinds of things and making sure that this girl will not get justice. Start fighting for her sister, doing all kinds of things. All the money laundering they did. A lot of mobile money is in her account here in the US. She did a lot of things. It was after a few months again, she changed and started bringing their family history outside, cursing out the parents, cursing out Wumi. She's one that make us understand that Wumi is Ashana. She was one calling that name Ashana in social media. More than 3 months she was there. So now she has decided to go back to her original self again. So that tells you the kind of person they are in that their family. You can see the stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. Now this is at stage 3.
Oh, wow.
So what is going on? It's enough for us, just like what you said. Because really, when we see anybody who is cursing out to me, we think that, oh, the person is doing the right thing. Not that they have agenda.
Exactly. Maybe it's plan work, yeah. Because somebody make a point that as this woman drag and reach, she never reply one day. Black women never reply.
Nami talker.
Yeah.
I talk and say, as this woman reply, this girl calls this sister, she not talk to you one day. Now she don't go back again. Now they cost me for what? They say this lady now with me and Yomi. 9 days together yesterday support me. Until when I do a case, come call me. Which kind of money be these people? But all of them go pay. All of them go pay. When God won't punish person, you don't care whether you're there abroad or be there anywhere. God there everywhere. He go pay. Every role when this cannot play for this Mohbad case, you not go free. She will never go free. Everything when they sow, they must reap her by the special grace of God.
Amen.
And I think that as a rule of thumb, I just think going forward, right, we should just use whatever information anybody provides, but to just have this open mind that there's a lot of snakes in this so-called justice for Mohbad movement. Yeah. And we just need to be careful. That's all. If the information she gives us, we can use it, fine. But let's not be too carried away when somebody comes all of a sudden, oh, they're fighting for justice. You understand? I just think that's a lesson for us. This Karimos, this thing is really a cautionary tale for everybody that just be very careful with everybody. The hero today will come and be the next person will be complaining, the villain tomorrow. So we should really need to be careful, honestly. Personally, I don't like people who are unstable. I don't like it. I always say it. I don't like people who are unstable. I don't like it at all. Their character is very telling. When somebody is always flip-flopping, I don't like that. It's not a good sign. It's like they're just waiting. Okay, what can we do to gain favor with the public? They'll do it. Okay, this one, they'll flip. I don't like that kind of character, I beg.
When it's not Baba, then, not now. Even the Baba is saying it, he knows what happens, he knows what happens. And people have been saying it, I've been on the...
Karima got mental issue, mental disorder.
You say get mental issue.
This man knows what happened.
I'm telling you, my sister, today she go talk this one. Tomorrow she go talk this one. Next tomorrow she go begin to cry. Like say, in my mind, Papa just died. No, just cry. No, go cry. She has a serious mental problem.
Their matter just tired for their matter.
Then the problem again, which I promised.
Yeah. He said, oh, don't worry, guys, we'll get justice. Just give Papa Mohbad 1 million naira. He will be on your side. No, we're not a fan will die our side, though. You're not getting it.
Hey, Baba Mohbad don't suffer for their hand, though. So everybody now, Baba Mohbad, all they know is money matter. Baba Mohbad and money.
Yeah. And evidence, police are turning it upside down. This one, we've seen this. Police have turned it upside down. The government didn't hear us. The president doesn't hear us. It starts from Baba Mohbad. Because Baba Mohbad had compromised from the beginning. But I was talking about Lenu Kini and Walaye Wani. Iyabo
If you like say now you send these people, Iyabo Ojo to DK, Baba Mohbad. Then I can't be friend though.
The word I'm going to say tonight, I may not even say it tomorrow. Well, Mama, it just bring it to me. Right? discuss everything from the beginning because oath is already compromised with them. Gbogbo evidence tí wọ́n sọ yẹn, gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe nígbà tí Mohbad kú tó débẹ̀, gbogbo àwọn kọ́ lọ ṣe autopsy. Kí ló ń pè lórí fóònù? Kí ló ń pè lórí fóònù yẹn?
Full forensic. Full forensic.
Kọ́ wo àwọn èèyàn tó pé bàbá Mohbad lọ́jọ́ yẹn, kọ́ wo kó tó jọ sọ. Bàbá Mohbad nìkan kọ́kọ́ gbà fóònù ẹ̀. I have to be honest with you today. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń fà yìí, a kàn ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ ni. Èmi ọmọ tèmi á kú. Mama wòran bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Okun á ti sùn lọ rẹpẹtẹ.
Did you guys hear what this guy said?
No, I'm not even listening. I'm not even listening.
He said, if they are going to do the phone forensic, Baba Mohbad's phone should be the first one they should check. He said, Baba Mohbad's phone first.
I support that.
I beg, I don't feel like they should take Baba Mohbad's phone first before anybody, before Black Widow. Baba Mohbad, people don't they suspect you too much now.
We don't even know who they talk. Oh, you see, before they say that we.
He knows, but that man has been sovereign. But the money is up to that money. That's why, because they don't call him for meeting anymore about Mohbad property. That's why he turned around. They will turn around, don't we? The table turned around. All those things he's doing, he never knew that public would be contribute money. But when he started seeing money,
it's true.
He has to collect his family back now. He said it earlier on. He said, Boba je omo ohun o ma lọ sí. Chomo yẹn náà ló lọ gbé Jansi. Now, I need you people to think of this. Your mental health, you have to think about it. This guy that died, Otipoti Kuni. Now I have to the way forward I want to give you, but I'm just giving you this narrative. I'm giving you this, I'll be putting that point on it. Now, the way forward, do you know it? Let's take Baba Mohbad out of this system. Public have to handle this case. When public handle this case, even the government, government, I told the public to yari, our government she normal. She president wa lo fe obo ni baba e fe do. Oku egbon ki le mo. So gbogbo ruko be ko ma ba president e je, ko ma ba te no e je. O ko fa They didn't talk about this in Nigeria, about which everybody, someone in the diaspora, but this is what we want. And they didn't even look at us. Do the police will entertain you? Mr. They know that's what I was saying.
Be optimistic.
And this is Baba.
And be when you are talking about being dogmatic and being optimistic.
I actually wanted to take you on a journey by what you said. Honestly, yes. I know I keep saying this. One minute, Mr. Shalaki, pessimistic is not dogmatic. Please. It's not dogmatic. Pessimistic. No. Let me just explain something to you.
Let me tell you. You can go to your room and do it now.
I'm telling you what you pessimistic. Listen, pessimistic is depressed, despairing, discouraged, gloomy, hopeless, and sad. You need to be careful. I don't want all of us on this platform as a man.
Can you tell me the difference between being dogmatic and optimistic?
I just explained to you, right? It's way forward. It's a good nature. No, it's not. Mr. Lucky,
no. We are optimistic. People tell you that
optimism is good, pessimism is negative. Mr. Shalaki, optimism is super, right? But pessimistic is not manlike. It's not good.
No,
so I'm telling you, people who are pessimistic. Listen, maybe your understanding of the word, maybe that's what it is. But if you are insisting on pessimism, it's not a good word. Pessimistic means you believe in evil outweighs the good. That's what it means. No. Yeah.
If you are I'm telling you, I'm sorry. If you are in difference, that if it happens, yeah, I will take it.
No, you see that
it doesn't happen. All the best.
You see that.
Justice for Mohbad, though. People they wicked, yeah. People they very, and some people don't even know what they want. And when I like about hospital, we know what we want right from the very beginning. We know what we want.
Yes.
That's exactly what
we know what we want. And we saw these things. Let's take a shot. Let's fight this case. Let's do this. Straight away, not causing. Don't follow anybody. Don't cause anybody. We don't have time for that one. Let's focus and fight justice. And this is the way forward. Let's take a lawyer. Let's lawyer fight. Let's blah, blah, blah. And that's exactly what we did. My son, I don't like better thing. See, and now, how far? Now, book, now with the year, book.
From morning to night, they will talk.
What is the way forward? Nobody wants the way forward.
Nothing.
Not the way forward. You don't know.
Talk, clap, clap.
You know why they keep running in circles, Auntie? They know the right thing to do. Back Bankole and Smith, and nobody wants to do that because to them it seems like it will be conceding that okay, we were right all along. It's not about being right. It's about Mohbad getting justice. I think people should always remember that. Let us put at the what is our priority? Because even when I hear that say, "Oh, we are going to get a lawyer," okay, there's already a very good lawyer. Can you, if you guys are really serious, and I don't know their reasons. Okay, it's fine. But we already have a good one that can fight this case. If you guys are really serious, let's not prolong it any longer because whoever you get now, for me, it's almost like we'll keep circling this mountain. You understand? We keep circling the same mountain. We are turning round and round and round like we are on a loop or something like that. So people should just realize that it is time that you do the right thing. Do the right thing means back a good lawyer. If there's already one in place, I personally don't see the need to go and get another one. Unless you people want to keep turning round and round and round and round. It was the same you people that were backing up Sanshitu. And now he's up to no good. It's very evident that personally he says he's just fighting for Baba Mohbad or he's representing Baba Mohbad. Anyway, that's his prerogative. People go and get another one now. I don't know whether what he's going to come and say. But I need people to understand, every blogger out there, that see, we are fighting a cabal. Most of your so-called sons are compromised. They work for one institution, the government, you understand, the federal government of Nigeria, if you don't know. And this case almost seems like it's the public against the federal government, because you cannot tell me that the government cannot tell the Lagos State Police, right, and say, do the right thing. They can do that. But for some reason, they are silent. Why are they silent? Because they have received a standing order not to do anything. So a lot of these your fans that you're going to get, I hope that you're doing background check on them. Because if they are APC, I can bet you my last dollar that I'm not going to do it.
And the one person we brought that is fighting, una say una no want am. Eh?
If you sign the drink or any lawyer or anybody that is an APC member, I don't think they'll do anything for this case. So people should just forget it. I know this is going to not go well with some people because, you know, some people fighting for justice are actually APC members. But you people should be truthful to yourself for once. And know that your enemy in Nigeria is APC. There's nothing that APC has done that is good for that country, please. So let's not be sentimental. This is not about bashing a tribe or a police. This is the truth. Living in denial is not going to help anybody, and it will not help us get to the bottom, to the truth of this, to the truth of this matter earlier. The best we can do right now is to acknowledge the truth that the APC government is a problem for Nigeria, and they are working overtime to make sure that the lives of Nigerians is very hard for the common man. If it does not benefit their political interests, they're not going to say anything about it. So please, those your lawyers
now this woman video don't they go trend.
Make sure you vet them. Make sure you vet them. Because if they are APC, they are going to do the exact same thing that Sanchitu came and did. You might as well forget it. Please.
Miss Candy, are you done? Let me quickly say this thing. You see, to my understanding, to my little understanding, I come to realize that this life, people, with the opposite people, that is the people that is working against truth in life generally, they can be only 10, and the people that stand for truth, they are on 99. But you see those people that work against the truth, they have a way of coming together and stand firm and speak in one voice than people who are fighting, who are standing for the truth. Look at the case of this Mohbad. They are just like you said that Sanchitu, the Samba coming with bread, that the people to go and meet because of jealousy. Look at division among those fighting for justice. But look at the people that are against justice. They speak in one voice. They keep protecting the that they are doing bad thing. The other that are doing negative thing. They say that they are the people who is working against the justice. But they speak in one voice. They are together. But come and see the justice people. One side is facing north, the other one is facing east, the other one is facing. Everybody just to do their own. No togetherness, no coming to agreement, no compromise, not rubbing minds together. And let's achieve one goal. Let's embrace one thing. This is the man. Somebody has brought somebody for us. Anybody can bring anybody. This lawyer is not as if he's fighting for that. It's not as if he's fighting for me and you. He's fighting for this same person that we claim that we are fighting justice for, which is Mohbad. What's stopping us, all these other people that we claim ourselves that we are fighting for, that say, okay, enough is enough. Let us now, since we are fighting one common cause, let us now come and embrace these people, come together in one unity, and stand and see what will happen. It's a lie. Because they want to take glory. They want to. My mother village, they make parable that only one go shop, now make animal run. Somebody see animal for bush, they begin to pursue them. This one say no, you only want to do and make you say na color. Kasha. This one say no, you want to do and say this one I'm not going to make that one no. At the end, animal run live there. Nobody shop am. This one really yakanoji nana. But this one, if they like, make all of them stand. But don't. If only one person I remain for the justice fighter, God will give them justice by the grace of God. It's 19.
Okay, any other submission before we regard it tonight, please?
Thank you. My own a very short one.
Thank you.
Please, everyone, both on the comment section and everywhere, please, let's come together and fight this justice for once. We already know that Barrister Bankole is a man that is willing and is ready to help, but they cannot do it without being paid. So we have to bring them up again and fight against those that don't want them. We've seen what it has cost. When Bankole and Smith were there, we were getting updates on what was going on. The CTC was being released. But since they told them to back off, we don't know what is going on between the coroner and the the people that they are calling in for as witnesses. So please help that. And also, just for you guys to know, Christianity is light. And when light enters a place, the entire place lightens up. When you have good people around in a community, there will be no crime. We will not have cause to be crying over anyone that something happened to. So please, say it in the church, say it in the mosque. Talk to your religious leaders. Tell them enough is enough. They need to come out and let's force the government to do the right thing, because Christ did it. Apostle Paul did it. Apostle Peter did it. Elijah, the prophet, did it. And we all saw what happened to in the days of Naboth. We saw what happened to Jezebel and Ahab. So speak up. Don't just let them intimidate you and tell you that you are judging. You are not judging. You are only speaking up and telling them, please, we need you to help, because you have a big following, and you have a large platform. If everybody, all the Christians, all the Muslims in Nigeria, if we come out and hold the government and said, no, we don't want you to continue this way, this is what we demand from you, they will get up and they will take action. Thank you.
Thank you, Grandma from US. Any other person?
Yeah, mine is I said it earlier on. I would just like a reminder. Please, let's get in touch on the number. Get in touch with Ada Wazubia Foundation, please. Please, please, please. We need a voice for Mohbad. That's my pain. We need a voice for Mohbad. Every other person, they are all alive, and their voice pass me and you on here. So we need a voice for Mohbad so that Mohbad can finally be laid down to Mother Earth to rest, and rest with joy that, yes, you understand, he wasn't brought out of the soil for nothing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our loyal sister. All the way from Nigeria. God bless you. Look at time, you are still here. For Mohbad. It's all for Mohbad, guys. Justice for Mohbad. We'll see everybody tomorrow or later today. God bless you all for more updates. Good night, everybody. Thank you. We appreciate you all. Justice will get. Justice for Mohbad, guys.